Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes can either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your host tonight is an Eagles fanatic.
I already know I like it because it's on a Philadelphia Eagle.
He talks about the Eagles even when they aren't being pulled.
Can't say enough good things. The only negative thing I can say is he's not a Philadelphia Eagle because we had a horrible draft. I'll always hype up an Eagle. Don't you worry, Fonz.
Make sure to ask to see a sweet thigh tattoo. Your host tonight, Colin, a.k.a. Thor Rudisill. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
And back here at the UA Studios in Burridge, Illinois for round 2 of Ultimate Autographs. How's everybody doing today? Colin Rudisill alongside Nick Johnston, ready for some more. Stephen Ryan is here as well, bringing in the next practice squad. Why is that? Well, there's only 12 boxes left in the old practice squad, and we are still looking for 2 speed flexes, Jerry Jeudy and Sam Laporta, 3 authentic helmets, Puka Nacua, Brian Dawkins, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, a mini helmet signed by Emmitt Smith, and a licensed jersey signed by Steve Young. That is 3, 6, 7 headliners in 12 boxes. Feels like that's probably going to go this show early chase on the practice squad. Outside of that, 4 and 8 chance at a headliner in the vault. We still got a Steve Young Speedflex and a Deebo Samuel authentic. Can double up with those 2. Got a LaDainian Tomlinson authentic and a Marcus Allen item. Can double up with those 2. Again, 50% chance at a headliner in the vault. Only 8 boxes left. Outside of that, Diamond Helmets still have 2 Speedflexes. Brian Dawkins and Saquon Barkley. We got Deion Sanders, Tyreek Hill, Derrick Henry, Tim Brown, and DJ Moore as well. 19 boxes, 6 headliners. Jersey also pretty sweet. Licensed jerseys, that is. That is a mixer of sports, meaning football, basketball, baseball, hockey, maybe some, who knows, like women's basketball, soccer. Never know. But what we do know is all the basketball hits are still there with Shaquille O'Neal and Clyde Drexler and Chris Webber and Alonzo Mourning on that crazy looking jersey. Jalen Brunson as well. We got Justin Jefferson, Johnny Bench, Vlad Sr., Trey Turner. 21 boxes, 13 headliners in the jerseys. So 2 and 3 chance just about at a headliner. Jerseys and minis is always in the room. Joe Montana in the jerseys, by the way. So we got a lot to get into, guys. You ready to go?
Got a lot of good stuff.
Let's go.
Let's get it going.
Yeah. Had fun in the early show. Courtney back in says, what up, Colin? My fellow Eagle fan. Let's go. Go Birds, Courtney, always. Good time to be an Eagle fan, both in real life and in the room right now, with a Donovan McNabb jersey in the jerseys, a Brian Dawkins authentic in the practice squad, and a Brian Dawkins Speedflex and AJ Brown authentic in the college as well. So lots of good Eagle stuff in the room right now. Pulled a Ron Jaworski mini as a filler hit. Let's go ahead and get the show set up. Set up? Whatever.
Yeah.
Either
That's
works.
not shut up. That's not shut up.
Shut
Just
up.
yet.
Shut up, Steven.
That's a common phrase.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the dice roll. Needs to be a 6 or higher here. It's going to determine the amount of times we randomize everybody's names for their divisions. How about a 6? Generally speaking, we spin the wheel to decide our chase. I've got a better idea, guys. Let's do the one that we should be chasing anyway. Let's just go straight with the practice squad. Practice squad. Boom. Practice squad, automatic chase, guys. Let's get it done. Can win a speed flex for under $50 in the single, just under $100 for the double. And on top of that, you get two entries, I should say, into the chase wheel spin for every double spot and one for every single. Courtney in the chat said, hey, the Bo Nix speed flex I won last show. Can you please gift that to Chris Ripka? Okay. We worked out a trade. Nicely done. Congratulations, Courtney and Chris, on that trade. This is good practice for Nick as well to figure out the trade. So awesome stuff. We can do that for you, Courtney. No problem. Appreciate you letting us know. No pre-fills. I know we do have a personal. Vincenzo, I believe, right? Vincenzo Foley. Let me know if you're out there, Vincenzo. We do have your mystery box personal here for the X's and O's.
Put it right here.
Happy to do that for you. Could be Joe Montana in this personal, Marshall Falk, Earl Campbell, Brian Urlacher, Donovan McNabb, or Amari Cooper. Not to mention others, but those are the last remaining headliners. So Vincenzo, if you're out there, let me know. In the meantime, guys, we are going to start our top to bottom rundown. Let you guys know everything we got going on here at Ultimate Autographs. There's the link if you want to get in these breaks. That is where you got to go. And it'll take you to this page right here. All the beautiful series here at UA. Let's start with the practice squad after we read Bob's comment. This is my only one and comes in two separate posts. A football coach walked into the locker room before a game, looked over his star player and said, I'm not supposed to let you play since you failed math, but we need you in there. So what I have to do is ask you a math question. And if you get it right, you can play. The player agreed. And the coach looked into his eyes intently and asked, okay, now concentrate. What is 2 plus 2? The player thought for a moment and then he answered 4. Did you say 4? The coach exclaimed, excited that he got it right. At that, all the other players on the team began screaming, come on, coach, give him another chance. Oh, no. Oh, no. Vinny says, let's do it. That's a funny joke, Bob. It was a mouthful, but I'd say it was worth it overall. Vinny, let's go ahead and do it. Let me know on a jersey number, my man. They're scrolling on the bottom of your screen here. We got 1 through 3, 12, 17, 19 through 26, 28, 29, and 30. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. How'd you hear about us, and who is your favorite team? So I'll let you look over those numbers for a minute, Vinny. Go ahead and let me know on one that you want. 1 through 3, so 1, 2, 3, 12, 17, 19 through 26, 28, 29, and 30. While we wait, there is one break I will go over, and it is the practice squad. It is the chase for the day, guys. If you want to be in the chase, is the break you got to play. 12 boxes left, 7 headliners left. That licensed jersey of Steve Young still out there, the best left-handed quarterback to ever play the game. A lot of people could argue the best running back to ever play the game with Emmitt Smith. 2 speed flexes, Jerry Jeudy and Sam Laporta, both still out there and available. And 3 authentic helmets, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Dawkins, and Puka Nacua, all on authentic helmets, all still out there. Again, 7 headliners, all photoed in the last 12 boxes. 5 of them are full size. You can still double up with Vince Young and Puka Nacua, Emmitt Smith with the Brian Dawkins authentic, and an Amon-Ra St. Brown authentic with that Sam Laporta speed flex. So you got some good options. 7 to go in that double, and I believe 7 to go in the single. 16 coming up here for the jersey personal. That should work, I believe. Here's the link, by the way, to the double box break for the practice squad.
Oh, no.
And here is the link to the single box break for the practice squad. That's right, Nick getting his own box this show. No 16? Yep, no 16. Appreciate that. So, Vinny, go ahead and give me another one if you like. Here they are one more time again, right underneath my knife here. This is what that confusing little ticker is all about.
17 and 12.
17 and 12. We got 1 through 3. We got 19 through 26, 28, 29, and 30. So, any of those, take your time. Those will be the ones for you to call out, though. But should be fun. We'll go over the rest of everything else we have here at UA for the day. Brand new practice squad in the room once we close out that current one, guys, as well. So let's get it. We're 4 to go in the diamond singles, 6 to go in the black box jerseys as well. We'll see what happens here with Vinny's personal. But could be Joe Montana, Marshall Falk, Earl Campbell, Brian Urlacher, Donovan McNabb, or Amari Cooper. So, Vinny, let me know on another number, my man. They're scrolling again right here. Just going right now. 1 through 3, 12, 17, 19 through 26, 28, 29, and 30. Good question, because the vault is another one we should get done. While we wait, I'll go ahead and show you, Courtney. 8 boxes left. We are still looking for one of the biggest headliners of that series, the Steve Young Slate Speed Flex. We got that LaDainian Tomlinson full-size authentic as well, and the Deebo Samuel authentic. Again, you can double up with Steve Young and Deebo Samuel. LaDainian Tomlinson still out there. You can double that up with Marcus Allen. 3, he says. 3 is there, so that'll work.
Sure will.
Thank you, Vinny. See what's in box 3, shall we? Thank you, sir. 210817. All right, man. This is for you. Good luck, man. Vinny Foley, box 3 of 30. What do we got? Ooh, this is a cool jersey. This was the man before the man. He's a Heisman Trophy winner. Honestly, had a great start to the beginning of his career. If it wasn't for injuries and some guy named Barry Sanders to follow him, Billy Sims would have had a very prominent NFL career. This beautiful teal jersey for the Heisman Trophy winner and the 1980 Rookie of the Year, Billy Sims.
BS.
Beautiful. Yeah, BS. BS20. The original BS20.
Right.
With the 80 ROY inscription. That is a nice hit, man. Yeah, Billy Sims. If I can get this up. Here we go. 3 Pro Bowls, the Offensive Rookie of the Year. The start of his career, he had 1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns. He had 1,400 yards and 13 touchdowns. Then he got hurt in 1982. Still made a Pro Bowl at 639 yards and 4 touchdowns. Came back, rushed for 1,000, then got hurt again. Only rushed for 687 and 5 touchdowns. He was off to a great start to his career, but a mixture, obviously, of drafting Barry Sanders hurt and his history of injury. But that's a cool-looking jersey. Everything here authenticated, so JSA certified on this one. There you go. Boomer. That's right, Kyle. Boomer Sooner for Billy Sims.
Right, we also get him on that Oklahoma triple sign.
Yeah, with his fellow Heisman winners. I believe
right.
it's Steve Owens and Jesse White. Is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, you're also good to go. We got the pump fake diamond Ray roll.
Let's go. Love to see it. So, jerseys, guys, by the way, down to 15 now with that Joe Montana still out there. Marshall Falk, Earl Campbell, Brian Urlacher, Donovan McNabb, and Amari Cooper. But Diamond's coming up. Let's do it. Could be a speed flex.
Is that this guy? For that jersey?
Yep, that was for Vince.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bruce Redler and Jonathan Kelly, welcome to the break room, guys. Let me know if you're out there. This is your first break. Welcome in. Robert Pracht and Jeff Koons with the close. Appreciate you, my man. Drop me a number for diamond number 1.
Sims. It's Sims.
Oh, Sims. Sorry, my bad.
I must have read.
So diamond single coming up, guys.
And then for this, you can click on that.
After that, we're a little bit open. So we'll do the top to bottom rundown, let you guys know what's going on. But 6 to go in that practice squad single, 6 to go in the black box jerseys with that Joe Montana in there. Just $27 a spot. What's up, Jacom? Says, whoop, whoop, cheers. Peeps, hope all is well. All is well, Jacom. Hope all is well for the Niner fan, right? Tough go on Sunday. Just got to get back on the horse, you know? Put that one in the rear view.
Plenty of season left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And especially in that division, which surprisingly it's a little bit weaker than I thought it was going to be.
Got a whoop whoop in the chat. We got another juggalo.
That's the same one from yesterday.
Ah, okay. There we go. Gotta represent.
The Juggalos.
Yeah. Is there no hatchet emoji?
I'm guessing not.
Well, they'll get it in there. They'll try.
Every time I think of Juggalos, I think of that Workaholics episode.
Yes. Yes.
It's so funny.
I'm not a juggalo in the slightest, but I respect the community.
Yeah, there's
to
a
certain-
grind to it.
Yeah,
It's like
of course.
is it Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
Those people are crazy too.
Yeah, I mean, same deal. Never had a song on the radio, but they're gonna sell out an entire arena.
Mm-hmm. Bruce Jonathan, Robert, or Jeff, last call, guys, for some numbers. Otherwise, we will take this to the wheel. 2 speed flexes still out here, including Saquon Barkley and Brian Dawkins. I believe this is a 30-box series.
The diamonds, yes.
All right, let's do it. How about 18, which we do have? Robert called 3 just a little bit late, my man. A little bit late. 18 is the number.
He's going to have to dig.
He probably would have rather had 3. 6 this time on the dice roll. Here we go. All right. So, for this one, Jonathan Kelly in the NFC North, Bruce Redler, NFC South, Jeff Koons in the NFC East, NFC West, and AFC North, plus he's got the AFC East. Robert Pratt, you got the last 2 spots there, the AFC South and the AFC West. So in this series, Brian Dawkins, that's on a Bronco speed flex. That would be Robert. Thank you, sir. The Derrick Henry, or excuse me, Saquon Barkley speed flex. That's obviously going to be on an Eagle. That'll be Jeff Koons. Other than that, we got Tyreek Hill in the AFC East. That'd be Jeff Koons as well. Derrick Henry would be Jeff in the AFC North. And then Prime Time, I believe that's on a 49er, be Jeff as well. So Jeff's got a lot of good spots. But Robert does have a chance here for a speed flex with Brian Dawkins. See what we get. Number 18 here in the Pump Fake Diamonds. It's weird seeing this box. The old school Platinum Authentic box. Authentic, as always, here in the Diamonds. Ooh. It's one of the best standard helmets in the game. It's Beckett certified coming up here.
Love that.
I haven't seen this name in a while. It's funny because we brought him up at the beginning of the show. We were having a ton of talk at the end of the last show, I should say, about the Buccaneers, how Mike Evans might not be 100%, which means this guy, Chris Godwin, is going to be stepping up and taking a larger role. Great looking lid there, and a new customer W, Bruce Redler.
Nice.
Nice.
Congratulations on Chris Godwin.
Big dub right there.
Yeah, Chris.
Again, just like a workhorse, like a hard hat lunch pail type guy. Chris Godwin seems to always be open, especially just a target monster. And so, yeah, if Mike Evans is 100%, Chris Godwin's the good go to for sure.
Absolutely, and it's funny because we talk about all of the, great duos, trios that are out there for wide receivers. You know, you talk about the Dolphins, you talk about the Eagles, you talk about the Bengals. It kind of feels like this one gets lost in the shuffle a little bit. Like Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, they've been doing it at a high level for a long time. Very nice. Congratulations, Bruce. Haven't seen Chris Godwin in the room in a minute. And again, guys, that's just a filler hit. Filler hit here in the Diamonds. Speaks to how great this series is. So beautiful. Awesome pull from Vinny, right? He won this for $90. He had 1 spot in the break, $90 for a Chris Godwin full-size authentic, worth at least, a few $100, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Congrats from Jacom. Nice pull from Courtney. Great start. So the Diamonds now, 18 boxes, 6 headliners, 2 speed flexes still out there. So it is good stuff.
Can't go wrong with the Bucks. I don't feel like not a lot of people hate the Bucks unless you're in the NFC South.
Oh yeah.
Craig Crenshaw.
Yeah.
Shout out. Unless you're Butters and you absolutely love the Bucks. Right. To a fault. Gotta respect it. He'd go down with the hypothetical, theoretical, and literal ship of the Buccaneers. If it came down to it.
They fire the cannons. They're not afraid. It's in Tampa Bay tonight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe that's correct.
Raymond James Stadium, not the worst stadium either.
Oh, have you been there?
No, I got buddies that went and they said it's decent compared to like other.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on like a literal ship, right?
Yeah.
Or like built like a ship anyway.
They had
That's
that in
pretty
the end
awesome.
zone. They had that whole gimmick built up there.
As an Eagle fan, and Courtney can probably attest to this too, not a huge fan of the Buccaneers. They bounced us from the playoffs last year and gave us the business this season as well. We just don't play very well against Tampa Bay. Respect to their team. Respect to Chris Godwin. Respect to the 3 people in the double box break for that practice squad. 5 spots to go, guys. 98 a spot. Again, you get 2 2 entries into that Chase wheel spin as well for every 1 spot you get in this break. We've got Steve Young on that licensed jersey, Emmitt Smith on the mini, Jerry Judy, and Sam Laporta on some speed flexes. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Dawkins, and Puka Nacua all still out there and available in this one. 7 headliners, 12 boxes. This is one that should fly. Elijah asked you guys doing scores for the Monday Night Football. We aren't. However, I would bring that up for the 6 p.m. crew with Common and Robbie. They might do it. I'm guessing they probably will for at least one of the games, maybe both. But we will not be doing that here. You can give us your scores if you'd like, but it won't be for gift cards, at least not officially. Yeah.
Just like moral victories.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Can feel good about it.
Go put it on FanDuel. Put $5 on it.
That's always fun too.
Go really make some money.
I think yours truly got the very first score prediction correct, but it was in baseball, so it's a little easier to predict. But
Slightly.
still.
That's still impressive.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
then
got
like
the series
What was the
correct.
guess?
I can't remember.
Was it like, did you guess like a 1 game or something like that?
No, I don't remember what it was or what the score was. I literally
Our owner-
I just remember doing it.
Our owner won NHL final, or one of the semifinals of the hockey tournament. He said Vegas 10 to 2.
Yeah, and it was like kind of
It was
close.
like 8 to 1.
Yeah,
What?
I was like, oh my god, he might actually get this. Yeah, he always puts out outrageous guesses. Like he'll be like, let me go 3-2 in this game. It's like 3 to 2 in not a hockey game, a football game. You're like, you think that's gonna be the final score? Got it. Mahalo to you, Elijah. Let's talk about the triple option license jerseys. Only licensed jerseys in this, guys. No customs. It is basketball, baseball, football, hockey could be in here. Who knows what else? However, a lot of basketball hits left because it's literally all of them. Alonzo Mourning on that sick-looking jersey for the Heat. That is absolutely gorgeous, right? I mean, we don't see jerseys that look like that very
Those
often.
Roses?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of like it's almost like a lava lamp. It looks like.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is.
It looks yeah.
Except it's sweet. That's all I know. Clyde the Glide right next to him. Clyde Drexler's still out there. We got Jalen Brunson, Chris Webber, and Shaquille O'Neal. This would be quite a starting 5.
Chris
right?
Webber and the Kings. That's a nice little piece right there.
Can Chris Webber play the 3? Probably not, right?
Maybe
bottom
I think
game,
Drexler could.
He'd probably have to, because otherwise we got Alonzo Mourning and Shaq, and neither one of those guys are leaving the post.
No need to.
But I mean, Brunson at the 1 and Drexler at the 2. That's not bad.
yeah,
I mean, this isn't a terrible starting 5. I'd take it.
You're tall.
yeah.
We're also still looking for some football hits here. We've still got C.D. Lamb, one of the best wide receivers in the game. Arguably the best wide receiver in the game. Justin Jefferson still out there as well. Outside of that, we've got pretty much all the baseball hits. Vladimir Guerrero Sr. still out there. Ozzie Smith. Johnny Bench, maybe the best catcher of all time, still out there. The Adley Rutschman is gone. However, Trey Turner still out there. One of my favorite players in the game, Trey
You do
Turner.
that same game with the football players there. Did you imagine Joe Montana throwing a pass to Justin Jefferson? Oh,
Only in my dreams. 11 photoed headliners left here in the final 21 boxes. We've also got 2 listed names. Kyron Williams, 2 touchdowns his last outing this Sunday. Max Fried as well. Kyron Williams, I think, scored in his 9th straight game.
He's a monster.
Do you know who has the most
Christian
in
McCaffrey?
a single streak? It is not Christian McCaffrey.
Charlie Hennigan?
It's since 2000, and it's running backs. Rushing touchdown streaks in games. So, like,
Christian McCaffrey, didn't he break? I thought he broke that.
no. Well, I think
think
that might have just been touchdowns, period.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Like, he caught a couple touchdowns.
Yeah.
This is just rushing touchdowns.
Oh.
Is Arian Foster up there? Maybe.
Not Arian Foster.
Okay.
Justin Forsett?
Nah, that's a guess. No, it's not Justin
Is
Forsett.
it in the cut name or guy who's on this board to my left?
He might even be a guy that's in this graphic right here, the vault.
Oh,
LaDainian Thomas.
How about LaDainian Tomlinson? I believe he had 18 straight games
I buy
scoring a
that.
touchdown, which
what it
is
is.
unbelievable. One of the best to ever do it at the running back position. LaDainian Tomlinson still out there in the playmaker vaults. Right next to him, Steve Young, the star lefty quarterback, probably the best of all time on that slate flex. I love the gold ink to go with this bad boy. The other headliner you can double up with, Deebo Samuel, you can pair up with that Steve Young in the vault. Only 8 boxes left, 3 photoed headliners. We're also looking for Marcus Allen, which could be doubled up with LaDainian Tomlinson.
I only said Justin Forsett because he was top 5 in rushing that one random year in the early 2010s.
Yeah, right. When we looked that up, we're like, oh my God.
You're like, what?
Still got some hits left in the college, guys. Only 9 boxes left in the series, and we're still chasing a speed flex. That Brian Dawkins Clemson flex with that orange visor still there with the Welcome to Death Valley inscription. This thing is sick for any Bronco or Eagle fan or any fan of just collecting great players or great college players at that. Speed flex here for Brian Dawkins. We got that A.J. Brown Ole Miss lid still out there, and we're still looking for Stevens guy, TJ Watt, on that Wisconsin full-size authentic. Outside of that, we have Sam Laporta here as a listed name. So 4 headliners left in the final 9 boxes for college. Moving on down. Diamond Helmets. Just did one, obviously, and pulled a Chris Godwin as a filler hit. That puts us down to 18 boxes. 6 headliners left. 1 in 3 chance at headliners, guys. Looking for 2 speed flexes here. That man again, Brian Dawkins, this time with the Weapon X inscription. Also got a guy that rushed for 176 yards on Sunday, Saquon Barkley on a beautiful speed flex. Outside of that, we're looking for prime time Deion Sanders on the Slate San Francisco lid. We've also got probably the best running back in football today, Derrick Henry on the full-size authentic Raven lid. We'll see if he can outdo what Saquon did tonight. And then Tyreek Hill still out there too on the Slate authentic. Should be getting a very, very large boost next week with the return of Tua Tagovailoa, I would have to imagine, right?
Oh, it's officially coming back next week.
They said he's lined up. He's getting lined up.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's good. That's big. That's big.
Not going to wear a Guardian cap, though.
That's questionable.
I think the league needs to make a ruling on this. Like, if you haven't had one, fine. If you've had 2,
Probably start considering it.
yeah, and then 3, like, you're not allowed to get it.
you can't even play without it. Whatever.
It's like
I don't know what it's like.
It's like it's a personal choice, but it's like, is your brain right?
Yeah.
Like,
DJ Moore and Tim Brown both still out there too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it throws off like while
is
you're
it weight
throwing.
like a little more.
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. I have
how
no
much
idea.
weight is it?
I'm guessing it's got to have some weight.
Some right to
A little
protect you.
bit,
But I don't know if it feels entirely different, like when you have your helmet on and the Guardian cap.
Yeah.
Either way, if I was him, I would probably learn how to deal with that, or I would
I'm
like
sure there's
retire.
some
But
jujitsu class he can do to figure it out.
that's true. That's true.
Start rolling around with your helmet on. And the Guardian cap.
That's all you got to do. 6 spots left in the jerseys, guys. $27 a spot. One of the best quarterbacks of all time is still out there, Joe Montana. We're also looking for Donovan McNabb. I should have been like one of the best quarterbacks of all time still out there, Donovan McNabb.
I thought you were going to. I
No,
was like, oh,
I
come
didn't.
on, drop it.
I didn't swerve him. I didn't think about it until it was too late. Donovan McNabb is still out there though. I mean, when you look at guys that have made the playoffs at quarterback, there's only a few that have more appearances than Donovan McNabb. That guy made a ton of trips, especially the NFC Championship game. Fortunately, no Super Bowls for him or Coach Reed while he was in Philly. But regardless, love Donovan McNabb. He's still out there. Your guy's guy, Brian Urlacher, still out there too. That's a beautiful custom jersey right next to that Montana.
Oh, yeah.
We're also looking for Earl Campbell. Love the Oilers jersey for the Tyler Rose. And Marshall Falk still available, as well as Amari Cooper. Again, that's probably actually definitely going to be on a Browns jersey. But still, Amari Cooper, one of the best receivers in the game. I think he's not the only guy, but like one of a couple of guys to have 3,000 yards receiving for 1,000 yard receiving with 3 different teams.
I buy that.
I think Terrell Owens did it,
Yeah, he definitely did it.
and I don't know if there's anybody else. It might just be those 2. Jerry Rice, maybe?
Devontae Adams in a year.
Yeah, Devontae Adams very soon. Jerry Rice didn't do it,
Jerry
did
Rice
he?
had to have.
He probably did. It might.
Well, I guess he was mostly a Niner.
Yeah, but he did play.
Niner.
All he needed is 1,000 yard year with
Oakland.
and Seattle. He didn't have
Oh.
1,000 with Seattle.
There's no way.
He did have 1,000 with Oakland though.
Yeah, that makes
Well, when they
sense.
went to the Super Bowl in 2002, Rich Gannon, who won the MVP, by the way, and he's just a filler in some of our series.
Yeah,
He had
throw.
like 32,000 combined receiving yards experience between Rice and Brown on his team.
Yeah, when you have Jerry Rice and Tim Brown, that's usually a good thing. Tim Brown, by the way, all over the break room, especially in those diamonds. We know he's a listed headliner, but a lot of Tim Brown. Yeah, I'm trying to think if it's. I don't even know if I Google that if that's going to pop up.
StatMuse can't figure that one out.
I feel like they always have a version of what I'm asking, but it's not exactly what I'm looking
that's
for.
True. That's
It's
true.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'll put up a question. Maybe I'm being too specific with my questions. Maybe.
So
but-
like, yeah, we haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah, whoa.
yeah.
Come on, AI, catch up.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, see, the first AI here is 3 NFL teams have 2 players with 1,000 yards receiving. I'm guessing this is last year or whatever. It's like it's not what I'm looking for. Here we go. Players with StatMuse might have it. Well, no, Keenan Allen didn't do it. I couldn't find anything for this season, but Keenan Allen had. That's not what I'm looking for. See, they just gave me like the receiving yards leaders last
Yeah.
year. Not even last year. I don't know when this is.
I think it's 2021.
It says 2023.
Oh.
That was last year. DeAndre Hopkins had 1,057 yards.
I
Oh,
think
these
so.
aren't the leaders. I don't know what they're showing me right now.
Yeah, it's
These are the
very
leaders. That
confusing.
makes a lot more sense.
I think that. I mean, I can't really think of a receiver.
Tyreek's done it with 2.
Yeah. See, that's not.
I mean, yeah, Cooper. Yeah, obviously Cooper, like you mentioned, would be on the Cowboys, the Raiders, and now. I mean, you probably done the Browns last year, the year before.
Oh, yeah.
Did you? So I wrote it in Google like you did, and then I went to StatMuse. This is players with 1,000 yards receiving for 3 different teams. Click on it. I couldn't find anything for this season. But Keenan Allen had 1,243 yards in 2023.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
I'm like,
So-
what?
That's exactly what happened.
Super helpful.
We were
bro.
like, that's not what I'm looking for.
StatMuse editor is just a really big
Well,
Keenan
wouldn't
Allen
it be DeAndre
guy.
Hopkins then?
Well,
It has
there's
to be DeAndre Hopkins. If he received that for the Titans, he has to be the other one.
Ooh, that one's fun. You have a
might be
little,
right.
you have a little quiz in there.
Yeah, I was seeing because it had a Sporkle quiz for it. I think you might
He has to
be
be. He had 1,000 yards last year.
1,000, obviously for Houston.
1,000 for.
Yep, he did have 1,000. Yep. DeAndre Hopkins is on that list too.
Yep. That makes
So
sense.
at the very
List.
least, it's DeAndre Hopkins, Amari Cooper, and Terrell Owens,
And eventually Devontae Adams.
and probably eventually Devontae Adams.
I'm blanking. What third team was Hopkins on? I know he's in Titans and Texans.
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Oh, that's
He
right.
snapped with the Cardinals.
Oh, that's right.
He absolutely tore them a new
He had a-
one.
he had a
that
couple-
first year he was there.
To
had a
be
cup of
completely
coffee
honest
with
with you,
them.
T.O. almost did it with 5 different teams.
He had 4,
He had 3.
but he almost did it with like. the
He
Bengals.
was 71 yards off for the Bills, and he was 17 yards off for the Bengals.
Oh my gosh.
He almost did it with 5 different teams.
Oh my god.
A guy we see in the break room, Terrell Owens. El Dorado is his middle name, apparently. Terrell El Dorado
Randy
Owens.
Moss? No, wait. Randy Moss?
He definitely did it with 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Did he ever
I don't
do it
think
with-
that Raider team? I don't think he did.
We got Vincenzo with another mystery
He
box.
did do it.
He did here.
Yeah, Minnesota, Oakland, he had 1,005, and then New England.
Patriots definitely.
All right, so we have 4. DeAndre Hopkins, Amari Cooper,
Oh,
Randy
yeah,
Moss,
my bad.
Terrell Owens. But let's go ahead and go back to the
Receivers
personals.
didn't
Huh?
jump around like that back in the day.
So, Vinny, you know the deal at this point, brother. Let me know on a jersey number. Appreciate you, man. Good luck. No.
Like Marvin
Mom-
Harrison was a Colt. He was a Colt.
Charlie Hennigan all the way
yeah,
through.
Just the Titan.
An Oiler. But
Yeah, sorry.
don't
was
disrespect the
a-
great ones, please.
I was. Boy, I've been hyping up Charlie Hennigan ever since we discovered who he was.
I think you're actually hyping him up more than I do at this point.
I keep the hype alive.
So they're scrolling, or they'll be scrolling here in just a second. Vincenzo. Feel free to call him. Ignore the licensed jerseys. Those are not what you're in for.
Antonio Brown? No.
No.
He didn't play long enough on the 3 other teams.
No.
23. We're going Michael Jordan potentially here for Vinny.
That one over there.
Yep.
And that's available. So that works. Thank you, sir. I don't think, let me know your team, Vinny. I don't think you gave it to me. Or if you're just kind of a fan of collecting anything and everything.
Julio? No.
No. I wasn't even actively thinking, and now you have me actively thinking about it.
It's a great Sporkle quiz.
There's a Sporkle quiz on there about, I don't know if it's that, but 23 of 30 here, and the X's and O's.
The list of just 2 teams, that list must be obnoxious.
Ooh. This is a player with one of my favorite nicknames in NFL history.
Rhino.
I'm trying to think if he...
Did he do it?
He's a running back. But I'm trying to think if he rushed for 1,000 with 3 different teams. I'm willing to bet he did it with at least 2. Bad Moon, Andre Rison.
He's a receiver.
Oh, he's a receiver. I don't know what I'm saying. Andre Rison and the Bad Moon inscription. Well, he's a Bucks fan, but he's winning a Falcon jersey. I'm trying to think.
Falcons, yes.
Falcons and Packers. Did he play somewhere else? I feel like he played somewhere else. Bad Moon, Andre Rison, though. One of the best nicknames in the game.
Andre Rison.
Very nice for Andre Rison. Vincenzo, congratulations.
Type in Andre Rison up in Google. Now I have to know. Did he do it?
I don't think he did.
I don't think so either.
But as soon as I saw him, I'm like,
This is possible.
yeah, this guy might have done it.
Oh, there's Left Eye.
Oh, no.
He played for a bunch of teams. All right, go down.
Yeah, he did.
So Atlanta, yes. Kansas City, yes.
Oh, my God. He didn't do it with Green Bay?
No, because
Ah.
he did not. Green Bay only played for half a season.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm not even looking at the right thing.
Yeah, no, Cleveland, He did not he did not pull it off.
Dang, he could have, though.
He could have, absolutely.
5 Pro Bowls, a Super Bowl, and an All-Pro for Bad Moon. Very nice hit.
15 TVs.
You got
in
it, Vinny.
1993.
Congratulations. 14 left now in the jersey. 6 headliners, including Joe Montana, guys.
He was 180 yards off with the Colts in 1989.
He almost had it.
He did.
He was almost a part of an elite list.
An elite list. Right, because Largent was a Seahawk, Joyner was a Charger.
Yes.
Wes Welker.
What's the third team?
He didn't play long enough with the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, he did play with the Dolphins.
But I thought he had 1 year with the Dolphins. That like kind of guy got the spark.
Hey, you can look it up.
The guy we get here in the room.
Just guys naming dudes in a room.
That's usually what happens here. New England.
New England.
That's
and
it.
Denver.
I don't even think he did it with Denver.
I'm sorry, you guys looking for 1,000-yard games?
For 1,000 yards.
Yeah, he only did it with
Yeah.
New England. Wasn't a terrible guess.
What about Emmanuel Sanders?
But it's wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong.
5 spots to go here, guys, in that practice squad double. I think we're slept on this series just a little bit, especially since it's the part of the chase here. 7 headliners
time
left
with
in
Denver.
12 boxes, including 5 full-size lids, 2 speed flexes. So it's a 1 in 6 chance this next box is going to be a speed flex, right? And there's also 3 authentics. Brian Dawkins, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Puka Nacua. The speed flexes are Jerry Jeudy and Sam Laporta. 5 and 12 at full-size authentics or speed flexes. If you throw in the Steve Young license jersey, which do not sleep, that jersey is worth about as much as an authentic helmet. That's a 6 in 12 chance, 50% chance at a full-size authentic speed flex or license jersey. We also have that Emmitt Smith mini helmet as well. Very valuable as far as mini helmets. 7 and 12 at a headliner in the practice squad right now.
If Calvin Wrigley really can pick up his pace, he'll be in that club too.
We're 3 to go now in that double box break. Let's get it. Calvin Ridley's so like boomer bust.
He is.
It kind of annoys me.
AJ Brown, if he leaves here, goes.
No, he's not allowed to leave ever. He will retire an Eagle. Or
Should be the smart move for him. That would be the route.
that would be the route.
Yeah.
I hope so. We'll see.
He's been nice ever since come back from his little hamstring stint.
Needed him.
Yeah.
So I'll drop that in there, guys. 3 to go in that practice squad double. Let's start getting that chase going. Again, 5 and 12 chance at just authentics and speed flexes. That's pretty good. For under $100, I mean, there's a hypothetical world where you can win Amon-Ra St. Brown on an authentic and a Sam Laporta speed flex, win the chase wheel spin, and actually get paid to take both of those guys. That'd be insane,
What a day that would be.
right? You would make $2. We would pay you $2, and you would get an authentic and a speed flex. It's a pretty good deal.
I remember the days when getting you're like, oh, you're getting Lion stuff. Like, no, now you want the Lion stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This is the time to do so.
Especially Amon-Ra St. Brown. That guy is so
absolutely.
good.
Absolute dog.
Only 3 left. That's right, Courtney. Let's go. No, Courtney wouldn't mind seeing that Brian Dawkins authentic.
That would be nice.
Yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown already has 401 yards and 4 touchdowns through 6 games. He's on pace to be well over 1,000 yards once again.
He had a career season last year. He might double it or just or not double it, excuse me. He might exceed from last year.
Yeah,
into this one.
1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns last year for Amon-Ra. I tell this story a lot, but you've never heard it. It's more of a pat myself on the back. I drafted his rookie year. I drafted Amon-Ra St. Brown last in every single league I was in, and every time somebody said, "Who?" And I'm like, "Just wait, just wait." And now to put myself down, I did drop him about halfway through the year in like every single league after that, and then he snapped in the back half of his rookie year.
Yeah.
So I did make the mistake of not holding on to him, but I knew he was gonna pan out and be a great wide receiver, and he is. He's phenomenal.
You got the vision sometimes. It's just a matter of just holding on to him.
Yeah. In my dynasty league, we have a taxi squad, and I had to put Ricky Pearsall on it, so I had to put somebody off, and it's scoring only and PPR.
Okay.
And I have Ben Sinat or whatever his name is, Sino, whatever, the tight end for
caught a touchdown this weekend.
the guy for Washington. Yeah, 0 points all year. It's like, all right, I'll drop him. Yep, he had his first 3 catches, I think, and he caught a touchdown. I was just like,
Oh man.
he's done nothing this entire year, but the first time I drop him,
Do you get you? So it's points per reception and touchdowns.
right, that's
The
it.
yards don't even matter.
It doesn't matter. You know who was the most annoying player in that league? Julio Jones.
Oh,
He'd have like 8 catches, 180 yards, no touchdowns.
I'll say like Luke Musgrave, the guy for the Packers who had 1 catch, 1 yard, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, he's perfect.
I mean, beast.
Mike Evans would be the best because he had that 2 reception, 2 touchdown game for 2
well,
yards.
the best were like Mike Tolbert back in the day when
Oh,
he'd
yeah.
get like 3 carries but have 3
Yeah,
touchdowns.
I'd be like,
Or like LeGarrette Blunt was great. And it's just like any
Yeah.
bulldozer that gets into the end zone. Up to 30 people watching, guys. This should be the break we're going after. 3 spots to go in that double box break. Again, there's only 12 boxes left. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Dawkins, Puka Nacua, full-size authentics all out there. 2 speed flexes, Jerry Jeudy and Sam Laporta, a licensed jersey of Steve Young, and a mini helmet of Emmitt Smith. 7 and 12 at headliners in this one. 7 and 12.
Filling up also on that X's and O's. We got 3 more spots there for just the $27 jerseys.
There you go. 3 spots to go in the jerseys as well. If you guys would rather go that route, $27, as Nick said. Donovan McNabb still out there. Marshall Falk, Earl Campbell, Joe Montana, and Brian Urlacher. We are down to now 14 jerseys in that series with 6 headliners, almost a 50% chance. There you go. AJ just said just grab 3 spots. I'm guessing that's in the jerseys. Thank you, AJ. Mm-hmm. Should see that break go down. Should see that practice squad double go down. Let's get them done, guys.
should all go down for real.
Oh, yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Colin, we kind of brought this up yesterday. I know you're steering the ship, but do you remember your first thing that you ripped out of here? You broke out of here?
No.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Sorry.
No, fair
I
enough.
wish
know,
I could.
I know you guys are
wish I
light
could.
years ahead of me right now in terms of like what you're breaking. I just had to maybe just
Yeah.
throw it out
And when
there.
you've forgotten.
It's
To be honest, I already forgot the very first thing that we broke, but I remember the helmet. I remember the helmet that we broke yesterday. It was Terry
That's
Bradshaw.
That's fair.
So first lid I'll remember for sure.
there you go. I'm glad you are nostalgic enough to remember it because I'm not. I wish I could. I have no
And
idea.
I'm sure, like I said, only a day removed, so it'll slowly fade away. I'm like,
Remember it like it was yesterday.
yeah, exactly.
I've been here for over 2 years. I know the first time I hosted was our first. I don't know if it was our first ever, but it was a 100 box night.
Okay.
We
that's a
not.
good one.
Yeah, it was 100 boxes, which will happen again. So stay tuned for that. But
I'd be ready for that.
I'm trying to think of even how many boxes do you think you've seen since you've been here? Like
I threw a number out there. And
thousands.
10,000 has to be over, right?
Probably 10,000. Well, let's just see. It's. I don't want to do the math. I was like, let's just say you average 40 boxes here. You work 4 nights a week, whatever. Like,
Well, I was saying, I think last week on my thing it said I saw 165 boxes.
oh my gosh.
So just multiply that by 52 and then times that by 3.
Yeah, but that you're not working 52 days though, or 52 weeks.
But yeah, I am.
You're not working every day.
I'm saying, but it's like on an average, right? Like there's some nights where it's way higher and some days where it's way lower.
Right.
It's not an accurate.
I feel like you'd
count.
have to do like 4 days, maybe 5.
But those were across my 4 days. Those are my total boxes for my 4 days.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so according to that rough calculation, 25,740.
So a decent amount.
Yeah, let's take a nice modest 8,000 off of it.
There we go.
I've seen a lot of boxes.
2 spots to go here in the double box break. Could see 2 more right here and 2 more big ones. I mean,
Add 2 more to the tally.
again, guys, we're down to 12 boxes. You can get Steve Young in this break on that licensed jersey. You can get Emmitt Smith and pair it with Brian Dawkins in this one. The Steve Young you can pair with Puka Nacua. And you can win Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta. Where's my man Josh Underwood? Perfect break for him, right? 2 Lions he can get. Jerry Jeudy still out there as well on a speed flex. 2 spots left. AJ's got it. 2 left on the practice squad.
I would say the one that I remember vividly from as long as possible ago. We do a lot of it now, so a lot of the people that enter the break room kind of like, oh, this is like the expectation. When we got that first Adrian Peterson Chrome.
Yeah,
Flex,
we were talking about that last week.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is awesome.
Somebody asked us what our favorite piece was. Excuse me, that was certainly up there. I remember too, shortly after that. Sorry, something went down the wrong throat.
That Randy Moss.
The Randy Moss Chrome Flex. Yeah, that thing was insane. That thing was insane. We've seen some insane lids.
We've got a CJ Stroud like Ohio State ripped, Texas ripped blend. It was just unreal. But yeah, there's been a lot of names and a lot of boxes, and it's very hard to pinpoint like, oh my god, this stands out above, because it kind of just keeps one-upping each other.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
The saw blade and
That
knife.
night was out of control.
Saw blade and knife in the same night was interesting.
Yeah.
2 weapons. That kind of changed the course of
Yeah.
what to expect in the 1 and 4.
Yeah.
Be careful. My goodness.
That was hilarious. I was there for the knife, and then I was putting boxes in the back, and all I heard was Steven go, "What am I pulling in this break room right now?" And I come back, and he's holding a saw blade. And I'm just like, what are we doing?
Who was that?
It's like 10:30 at
The
night.
guy who played Saw.
Oh,
Jigsaw, yeah.
Tobin Bell.
Joey Bell. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow,
we
that's insane.
We pulled a knife signed by Robert O'Neill.
Okay, and I don't know.
He killed Bin Laden.
Ah, okay, all right, cool,
It was very
sick.
Cool.
I
We
don't remember
pulled,
the
let's
date.
see, a handgun that was signed by Chuck Norris.
That's awesome.
That was
I mean,
it was like a
that's
revolver,
plus.
and then we had like an actual gun that was signed by Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah. Mhm.
It was a prop gun, but still.
Yeah.
I think I pretended to shoot Steven with it. Probably not. Probably not the best look, but
Yeah, no.
could have been loaded.
If they've been here long enough, they know the nature of being.
I think we had like a shotgun one time too, like a heavy shotgun.
Yeah, it's just.
We got some crazy stuff in the 1 and 4.
That's why it's the best.
If you like crazy stuff, that is the place to go.
You don't know what you're gonna pull out. Of
AJ
that.
said the Moss camo pad is fire. We've had plenty of that, no doubt. No doubt.
It's all fantastic.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah, to remember my first.
Did Alex have a
all the way
wardrobe
back.
change?
No, I don't think he was wearing that.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think he was wearing that before, but I guess he
Welcome
was.
to Illinois, where it's winter, spring, fall, and summer all in one day.
Yeah.
Some other cool
It's
stuff
getting-
in here, man. Let's go. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta. I mean, that alone for $98 is insane, right?
Yeah.
To win any combination of that. Steve Young and Puka. Can't wait for Puka to
I
come
mean,
back.
Yeah, it's a steal, honestly.
I hope he just comes back ready. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Puka
yeah, big
Nacua.
time.
Like, he's
Yeah,
not
right.
just coming back and he's like, I got to rush this. Come back ready.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
back when you're ready.
I want the guys to come out there and then be exactly that. Be ready for just to perform. No need to like, oh, let me get my feet wet. Let me get a couple receptions, then be on like a pitch clock.
snap count?
Snap count or pitch clock. No need for that. Let 'em
No
get in
need.
there. Let them get in there. Let them ball out. Stretch, guys. Those hammies.
Always
It's
stretch the
been-
hammies.
It's been a rough year for the hamstrings. That's all I gotta say. Get it? Don't. I don't know. Never mind. But still, yeah, get in there, stretch. That's the big part. You got to be out there.
Was it his hamstring that was hampering him?
No, I think it was his knee.
I think it was his knee, yeah.
But it's just been the season of the hamstring
The
for
knees
everybody.
are just soft spot.
Yeah.
Remember when that guy for the Bears was celebrating and tore his ACL?
Yeah. And then weren't they getting
Tommy
blown
Harris?
out? too?
No.
Yeah.
I think it was.
It was Lamar
Yeah, I
Houston.
think it was Lamar Houston.
Yep.
He got a sack and he jumped and celebrated and tore his.
Weren't the Bears
hand.
also down like 20 something?
Yeah, it was just like it was
I think
so
it-
it was so
You
unnecessary.
know Martin Gramatica.
Who?
the kicker.
That sounds
I
familiar.
think he did it.
Oh God.
He nailed the field goal, went and celebrated and
Yeah.
landed on his knee, non-contact. You're like, ooh.
I some
shoot.
Edwin Diaz stuff.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
The Mets had Edwin Diaz pitching in the 4th inning. I was like, this is a
Yes.
problem. this is
not
this is how
good.
I know you're not winning this
Yeah.
game. That can't be good.
I mean, yeah. On the other flip side, the Yankees had Emmanuel Clase just tearing him apart, making him into mincemeat. They said I was listening on the way home to the broadcast. They just couldn't let up. They're like, oh, he's let up 5-6 runs all season long. He's had 8 runs in this postseason already. Like, oh my
If that
god.
isn't baseball in a nutshell,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's you can be good all year long.
Yep.
The playoffs, it does not matter.
No.
Well, look
it
at
does not
like
matter.
Aroldis Chapman
Yeah. Jersey Slime saying Grammatica did it. Yeah.
jumped up to celebrate and blew his ACL. That's-
Brutal.
ACLs are so weird.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, it feels
No,
like
mostly non-con, except Navarro Bowman. But
yeah, it feels
the
like
whole-
it's gotta it doesn't just happen, right? Like it's gotta be
Oh, that's wear and tear for sure.
yeah, like do you
Yeah.
think like if he didn't do it there, he probably would have done it somewhere else
Yeah,
at
he
some
could have
point.
done it at home.
You know what I
while he
mean?
brushed his teeth or
obviously, to
something.
not change sports, but like that's the big gripe with Bulls fans, right? Like, why was Derek in the game? But like that doesn't mean the next game in game 2 he just
Yeah.
doesn't do it right.
But
Like,
that's what I wonder with ACLs. Because
Yeah,
it's
I was-
like when you break a bone,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, something happened.
Like you
know,
said, it's
like
also weird. Like you just said, like
It's
some people don't need them.
non-contact.
Like you walk around like, yeah, I blew
DeJuan
out my
Blair,
ACL.
baby.
You're like, what?
Oh God.
DeJuan Blair, no ACLs. Played a
That's
few years in the league.
that's
That makes
so,
no
I mean,
sense.
he should have been the future of sports. that's if you want to play sports, somehow we got to
body.
find a way to just remove the ACLs.
Him and Andre Blake.
The human body is an enigma. It's crazy.
It is, yeah. But interesting. I no longer have a left knee ACL, says Bob.
Find
With a total
Bob
knee
on the
replacement, the
backdoor
ACL
cut.
is removed. Good lord.
Pickup.
The total knee. Yeah.
Oh
Oh yikes. Jeez. Yeah. I it's something with like when we talk surgeries and you talk. I can watch. It's weird. I can watch someone
Surgery's
get
such a
hurt.
subjective term.
Yeah, I can watch people get hurt, but as soon as you start describing an injury, I cringe up and tense up. So yeah, I can't really read your comment there, Jersey Slime. I'll get the shivers.
Should we talk about Aiden Hutchinson's injury?
Oh, again, like I could watch it and it was okay, but as soon as you're like, yeah, no, this bone broke and that bone, and that's gonna need to go over there. Like, nope, I'm good. I'm out.
Steven's the opposite.
Oh,
I
man.
tried to show him the video and he's like, nope, I don't need to see
No,
that.
thank you.
I don't need to see that.
You've told me enough. Yeah,
Looks like the jerseys are coming up first.
Yes, they are.
when they said, what was the guy's name from Louisville? Ware?
Oh yeah, Kevin Ware.
Kevin Ware? Like, yep, okay, fine, cool, on all of it.
Yeah,
They're
no
like the
need.
bone sticking out. Like, okay, that's
Thanks.
not where it's supposed to be.
Thank you.
Kevin Ware's was the worst injury I think I've ever seen. The like live watching
Yeah.
it.
Paul George was behind the scene because it was Team USA basketball, but that was ugly too.
It's funny because we were talking about this like literally the other day, last week, whatever. I was literally grabbing a pizza from my doorstep. I was watching the basketball game, came back, and everybody's just like this and freaking out about Paul George, and I'm just like, what happened?
yeah.
I was gone for 3 seconds,
Right.
and in that time, it had occurred.
Put it here.
All right. So jerseys coming up, guys. We got Ronnie Sayer, Alex Roach, and Vincenzo Foley. I watched Theismann and LT live. Oh, gosh. LT knew right away, too. I mean, he was calling for the paramedics. That's terrible. Jersey number 1. Obviously one of the most notorious sports injuries of all time. That's why you got to protect the blind side, right?
100%.
They did
Most
reference
important.
that in the movie. Like, oh,
Yeah, that was I think it was the first thing they
this
showed
is
in
the
the movie.
extreme case.
There was I think it was CJ Stroud. He was looking to pass, and it was funny because like you could see the guy coming off the end to hit him from his blind side.
Yeah.
And he just happened to look right as he was coming, and he was like, oh, and like tried to duck out of the way and just got murdered. Anyway, we're gonna do the wheel here. AJ calling wheel. Vinny called 4, just a little late. No problem. Wheel it is. It almost landed on 4. Instead, it's gonna be the first box of the series, number 1.
Where are we at with them?
Yep, the black box.
Gotcha.
Number 1 coming up. 6
This is the
clicks.
Chase
Good luck.
Last shows, guys.
Yeah, it's true. we're doing these shows backwards.
Yeah.
Practice squad should be hot here when it's the chase. Jersey should have been hot last show when it was the chase. But you know what? We do whatever the customers want to do.
It's your party,
Vincenzo.
we're just hosting.
Vincenzo is in line to win a Joe Montana jersey here, though. That'd be pretty good. Marshall Falk potentially as well. Vincenzo's also in the NFC North, looking for Brian Urlacher potentially. Alex Roach, NFC South, NFC East, could be Donovan McNabb. Vincenzo again, NFC West. Ronnie Sayer, AFC North and AFC South, looking for Earl Campbell potentially, or Amari Cooper. Alex Roach, AFC East. Vincenzo Foley, AFC West. Box 1 of 30 coming up. So put us down to 13 jerseys. This is a really good filler hit. This guy's been a photoed headliner in the jerseys. In box 1 is number 1.
Ooh.
How about Travis Etienne Jr.?
Yeah.
That's a really nice filler hit. AFC South, Ronnie Sayer. There you go. I mean, obviously Tank Bigsby effect is in full swing, but when Travis Etienne is healthy, he is still a formidable running back. And this is a very nice looking teal jersey.
I mean, for what it's worth, Doug Peterson said it's not going to be it's not like they're handing it over to Tank Bigsby. Travis Etienne Jr. is still going to be back there and still going to be helping out a ton.
Right?
Had a big season last year as well. I mean, he's just again a hard hat lunch pail type of guy. And his younger brother,
Trevor.
yeah, he had 3 touchdowns this week too. So
Yeah, he's going to be good.
oh yeah, this Etienne family. I mean, way to put it together. Good strong genes there.
I would say. That's not even a listed headline.
That's crazy. Honestly, that's nuts.
That is a really good filler.
Yeah.
On Travis Etienne Jr.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Ronnie. So that's what we're dealing with in the jerseys, guys. Pretty good. Was this on the
Yeah.
graphic? Maybe just not on the board. It feels like this should be a headliner.
Again, yeah. I
It was
mean,
accidentally taken off.
I don't know.
Like filler in the diamond, right? Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
No,
right.
This is definitely a headliner name.
Well, and again, that speaks to the quality of the diamonds.
100%.
And this jersey series, if this is actually a filler. But in the diamonds, yeah, absolutely. A name like that would just be a filler hit. Hopefully on a Flash Authentic. I don't know if Nick's had the pleasure yet of seeing a Jaguar Flash, but
Not just yet.
No,
It
we'll
is-
have to get his rankings out when he.
yeah, it is one of the best, if not the best Flash helmet in the game.
Oh, they're going up.
We are going to have some salutes, the
No,
new
he's
salutes
not
coming
there.
in.
Click on it.
Yeah, not a photoed
Not
headliner,
even
not a
listed,
listed
no.
headliner.
Okay.
Again, Donovan McNabb, Marshall Falk, Earl Campbell, Joe Montana, Brian Urlacher, all still in this series, and Amari Cooper. Yeah, Travis Etienne, a filler hit.
Alrighty then.
That's a pretty darn good filler hit.
Goodness gracious.
If I do say so myself. Yeah, it's pretty solid.
But 2 spots left in the practice squad, guys. Let's close her up. I mean, I'm just saying, we were in this exact situation last show. We were sitting here with 2 spots left in the practice squad double. Courtney got in and won Bo Nix with that closer spot.
Don't wait.
Don't wait, right? Could end up, that last spot ends up in the NFC North. You want Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta. The NFC West, you get Steve Young and Puka Nacua. You get the NFC East, you get Emmitt Smith and Brian Dawkins. There's only 12 boxes left, guys. 7 headliners. Some good stuff out there. Let's close her up. 31 people watching. What's up, everybody? Hope you're enjoying your Monday.
Has it been a manic Monday or just a regular old Monday?
Well, what do you think?
It's been pretty solid.
Amazing. You're doing great, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh,
You too, Alan.
he's never proud of me.
You used to be authentic. I used to be proud. Times have changed.
Yeah.
2 spots in the double, 6 in the single. Once we do those ones, we'll be down to 9 boxes in the practice squad. Let's get it done. Other than that, I think for maybe setup for next show or even getting on a chase late this show. I mean, put it in the chat. There's 32 people watching. What do you guys want to see most go down in the break room? But the vault is at 8 boxes left with 4 headliners, and a speed flex is still out there. It's a 1 in 8 chance at a Steve Young Slate speed flex, 2 in 8 chance at a Slate speed flex Steve Young and Deebo Samuel. If you get in that double or that quad, can win both of those in that NFC West. And then the AFC West, you got LaDainian Tomlinson up here, and you have Marcus Allen. So there's definitely some good stuff in that vault. It's a 50% chance at a headliner. It's all full-size helmets, though. Only authentics and reps in that series.
Like you're saying, a flip of a coin gives me that. I'll take that every time.
Right? I'd give you even better odds here in the practice squad. I mean, this one to me is not mathing entirely. It's the chase. It's got 2 speed flexes left and 3 authentic helmets left, and we are down to just 12 boxes. It's a 5 in 12 chance of just full-size lids. Throw in the Steve Young license jersey. It's a 50% chance at a ton of value for just $98. Plus, it's a part of the chase. This feels like the obvious route that we should be going on, considering the price point and what is left. But again, as Steven said earlier, this is your guys' break room. Whatever direction you guys want to go. I mean, at this point, jerseys are starting to make sense too. I mean, we're down to now 13 boxes in the jerseys with 6 headliners, and we are still looking for that Joe Montana jersey. Donovan McNabb's out there, Marshall Falk, Earl Campbell, and Brian Urlacher. We've also got Amari Cooper as a listed headliner. Licensed jerseys are cool too. I mean, again, basketball season is right around the corner. We got the World Series starting on Friday. You can get some of these basketball and baseball hits as well as football hits still with Alonzo Mourning, Clyde Drexler, Jalen Brunson, Chris Webber, and Shaquille O'Neal. We got CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson. What are your top 5 receivers ranked?
Top 5 receivers just of all time.
Let's just say in the game today. And not just based on this season, just like overall.
I'm going to go, obviously, Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
Game changer in all sorts of ways. Amon-Ra, for sure. Lamb. I'm gonna have to go Chase, and then Justin Jefferson. I mean, it's pretty chalky, but
Pretty solid 5, I would say overall. And you know, just to your point and my point, I'm sure Steven's point. 2 of those guys you named, I think, are in all 5 or all 3 of our top 5s. CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson, easily 2 of the best receivers in the game, both on licensed jerseys. Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Ozzie Smith, Johnny Bench, Trey Turner. You got some of the best baseball players, past and present, in that. All licensed jerseys, even the filler hits. So. This is a really, really good series, guys. If you want to play that, we're at a 2 in 3 chance at a headliner in that one. 66.6 repeating.
Gotcha.
We are sold out, though, in the practice squad.
Yes, we are. And then we got the double break set up and ready to roll.
Let's get it. Just got my first 2 lids in the mail today. Fire. Super happy with them. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Ben. Good to hear, brother. What were they, if you don't mind sharing? But congratulations, man. JJ, Chase, Lamb, St. Brown, and Evans, says Bob. Evans is a good one.
Yeah.
It's hard to leave Tyreek out. I mean, I know he's having a bad year this year, but it's not really his fault, right? He doesn't have a quarterback. Anthony Robinson, Sean Blasco, Courtney Taylor, AJ Roach, and Frank Evans. Ooh, the Diamond LT. Nice. That's a great hit. Great one to add to the collection. Well, you could also add Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta, Speedflex, Jerry Jeudy Speedflex, Puka Nacua, Brian Dawkins, all on authentics in this practice squad. Somebody might do it right here, right now. Steve Young license jersey and the Emmitt Smith mini all still out there as well. Here we go. 7 headliners, 12 boxes, 2 numbers, please. Anthony, Sean, Courtney, AJ, or Frank Evans with the close. Diamond Ricky Williams. Does it have an inscription? 6 and 20 from Sean. He got in there first. 11 and 30 from Courtney, just a little bit late. 6 and 20 going off here in the practice squad. 7, 8.
Okay.
6 and 20. The Devontae Smith and Brian Dawkins box. Non-biased at all on that one.
Nope.
I think Brian Dawkins is everybody's first 20 they think of. Not some running back from Detroit. Am I right or am I right?
Right.
Right. All right. Sean Belasco, NFC North, NFC South. We've got AJ Roach in the NFC East. We've got Anthony Robinson in the NFC West. Courtney Taylor, AFC North. Frank Evans, AFC South, AFC East. Courtney Taylor in the AFC West. So, Steve Young license jersey. That would be Anthony Robinson in this one. Could also be a Puka Nacua authentic. Emmitt Smith mini Brian Dawkins authentic. That could be AJ Roach in that NFC East. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta, though, could be Sean Belasco in the NFC North. Outside of that, that Jerry Jeudy Speed Flex could be going to Courtney Taylor here. Here we go. What would be my Ricky Williams inscription? Are you ready for this one, Nick?
The Bobs. Sure.
Bob's.
Yes.
Bong hits for the Lord.
Yes.
And I bet he would sign it. I bet he would put that on there.
I might have to make that happen.
Ricky Williams has some of the best inscriptions.
Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday. Split blunts, not carries was a great one.
That's beautiful. That's probably my favorite one. Split blunts, not carries.
Yeah.
Obviously, smoke weed every day is funny. The Heisman is good. We got a mini helmet here.
He's a man of culture.
He's a man of something. Bong hits for the Lord, says Bob. The funniest story, I'll tell it after this, but I believe this is it. We've got the Emmitt Smith Mini.
Bang.
Emmitt Smith Mini. That is AJ Roach in the NFC East. Nice hit. Looking to double that up with Brian Dawkins potentially. Very nice on the Emmitt Smith Mini. That'll work, my man. I mean, a lot of people consider Emmitt Smith the greatest running back to ever play the game. I don't have him that high, but his stats are pretty undeniable, right?
I gotta go Walter.
Of course you do.
It's the bear in me. It's the bear in me.
I would also have Walter over Emmett personally, but I probably have Barry over all of them.
Fair
Bob's
enough.
is gonna be I almost said Nick Chubb. The greatest Browns running back of all time, Nick Chubb. Jim Brown.
Montario Hardesty.
Oh God.
Trenton Richardson?
Who's Dearness Johnson played there for a little bit. That's not who I was trying to think of though. There's another guy. They've had so many running backs. Yeah, grass, not turf. That's another good one.
Yeah. Classic.
I've only heard this story. I wasn't there for it, but Joe Aguilar, who I don't know if you've met yet, one of our breakers, he breaks on Saturday nights. He pulled a Ricky Williams that had a 420 inscription.
Oh, that's fun.
And he asked what Bible verse this is from. He said, now which Bible verse is this? It's like,
So innocent.
yeah, just like, oh, Bob, who's going to tell him? Who's going to tell him? Nice from AJ. Yes, sir. Ernest Byer, Kevin Mack. Dude, the one I'm trying to think of is right on the tip of my tongue, and I cannot think of it. 20 or 30 coming up
For
here.
his inscriptions.
No, I'm trying to think of this Browns running back. He was there like it's been a few years. I don't even think he's in the league anymore.
It was before Chubb.
It was before Chubb. Oh.
Yeah, no,
Dang,
not
dude.
Trenton Richardson, no?
No.
Pierre
I
Strong
think it was
Jr.?
huh?
Pierre Strong Jr.
No.
Oh,
This is, I think, the first time I've seen him in the break room. How about another
There we
first
go.
overall, or first round pick, I should say. First overall for the Chargers.
Going to
Joe Alt. Beautiful Joe Alt jersey. Courtney Taylor in the AFC West. We've had Michael Penix and now Joe Alt. Pretty
I
cool.
think I know who you're thinking of now.
Who?
Isaiah Crowell.
I don't know if it was Isaiah Crowell, but I think he played with Isaiah Crowell. There was like another one, but it might be Isaiah Crowell. I thought his name started with a D. Joe Cribbs. Oh my God.
Josh Cribbs.
Josh Cribbs. Yeah, but Bob said Joe Cribbs. Joe Alt going out to Courtney Taylor. So let's talk about the practice squad again. We're down to 10 boxes.
Yeah.
That's it. 10 boxes. Steve Young, licensed jersey. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Dawkins, Puka Nacua, all on authentics. Jerry Jeudy, and Sam Laporta. 60% chance at a headliner. 50% chance at a full-size lid. I mean, what are we doing?
Please tell me it's Ruben Drones.
Oh my God.
Do you know Joe Alt's Twitter bio? It just says football and fishing, and then it has a Bible verse.
Football and fishing.
And it just something. You read that, you see that, you're like, this guy's just gonna be a Pro Bowler for the next 15 years.
Yep. Just, they know how to make him country strong.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. Reminds me of Lane Johnson. It's just big white dudes that know how to push people around.
Yeah.
They're pretty good at their job sometimes.
It's like, nope, I exist in this space. You do not.
Yep,
Get out of here.
get out of my bubble. Get out of my quarterback's bubble. Clearly, he's been pretty good because it feels like the rushing game and really the passing game for the Chargers has been pretty solid so
Yeah.
far this year. We'll see him in action tonight.
Yeah.
But Courtney, congratulations on Joe Alt. The fillers in this series have been really good too, but now's the time that we're going to start seeing the big boys, right? At this point. Again, Steve Young licensed jersey. We've got the Jerry Jeudy Speed Flex, the Sam Laporta Speed Flex, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Dawkins, and Puka Nacua. 5 authentic helmets or Speed Flexes left in the last 10 boxes in a series where it only costs you, what, $48 or $98, excuse me, in the single. And then what, $49 in the single?
Yeah, it'd be 49.
49 in the single. And again, it's the chase. So if you buy one spot in the single, $49, you might win a speed flex, you might win an authentic. And then if you win the chase wheel spin, there's a 51% chance that you're actually going to get paid to take that helmet. Just saying. Things that make sense to me.
Not the worst decision.
Things that make sense to me. Are we close to a new diamond break? What's left in there? This came out as a filler hit in the current diamond breaks. It's probably our hit of the show so far. That is a Chris Godwin full-size authentic. The diamonds as a whole, we're sitting at 19 boxes left with 6 headliners. We're actually down to 18 boxes with 6 headliners. And we're still looking for the 2 speed flexes, Brian Dawkins and Saquon Barkley. We're also looking for Deion Sanders, Tyreek Hill, and Derrick Henry. So 5 photoed headliners in the last 18. We're also searching for DJ Moore and Tim Brown. So pretty good stuff.
Pretty good.
I would say so.
Yeah.
It's actually 7 headliners left in the diamonds in the last 19 boxes. So it's actually better than a 1 in 3 chance.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But it feels like the break to play would be the practice squad. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. I'm going to go ahead and drop in the double and the single. Let's see if you want to get it done. If not, this is certainly going to be going off the rails tonight. I mean, the odds are just way too good. But I don't know if it's going to be the chase tonight. I'll just tell you that. That opportunity, especially in this single I'm dropping in right now, $49 to win a full-size authentic Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Dawkins, or Puka Nacua, or one of these speed flexes, Jerry Jeudy or Sam Laporta, or the Steve Young jersey for that matter, to get paid to take any of those. It's a 60% chance at a headliner. Enough said about the situation.
Yeah, pay me to take some of this memorabilia. Definitely, that'd be the way to go.
Unfortunately, we're paying you to sell it.
Yeah, that's true. That's okay. I'll take the that.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing. You get to see it for like a second.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more. But yeah, we get great stuff. All sorts of different varieties. Obviously different names. It's a fun job.
Oh, 100%.
It is a fun job.
Like I said, it's just it's just like it's teasing me just a little bit. It's like it's right here and then it's gone.
It definitely makes you want to expand your own collection.
100%. Yeah.
Mine
And
has certainly expanded.
And
Yeah,
then I just saw just in my email the other day the Sports Spectacular coming up. I'm like, oh man, I gotta go get this sign. I gotta go see that guy.
Well, we had fun going to the National when it was in Chicago last year.
I think it's coming back not this year, but the year following or something like that. So, so that should be good again.
Yeah, it was a heck of a lot of fun. Any of those events, if you
yeah.
can get out to it, even if you don't want anything signed or are going to buy anything, just to walk around and see everybody's cool stuff.
Definitely worth seeing all. You see a ton of artwork. Obviously that too. Some people just go crazy with that. Yeah, just being able to just saying you were in the same building as some of these athletes, like that might be good enough for you.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty awesome.
True.
Yeah.
The National was cool because they had like a Babe Ruth bat or something.
Yeah.
Like, they had all sorts of just really crazy historical stuff. It was like being in a museum and part of it. Hello, David. How are you?
Cards and that too, so that's always fun.
That's a lot of dots. I feel like he's gonna say something.
Probably negative about me.
Yeah.
Colin. You're not on the naughty list.
You think it's gonna be you?
Yeah, I think it's me.
Somebody's about to get the business.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's Nick.
That's definitely up for it for sure.
Colin. Yes.
So many dots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very long pause.
Yeah, usually you cut it off at 3. That's usually the standard. He's got something. He's got something cooking.
Yeah, that feels like I did something wrong. Like he just found out something.
Well, if it was something
horrifying
wrong,
about
he
me.
probably would have said your middle name too, Colin. Whatever.
If he knows my middle name, I'd be impressed.
Yeah.
I think we have this. No, we don't. Do we have the same middle name?
We might.
What's your middle name start with?
M.
I think we have the same middle name.
I think we do. Yeah.
'Cause I think we've talked about it before. Because it's, I tell people all the time, I'm like, if I told you it's a common name and I gave you 5 guesses, you would guess it.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty simple.
Yeah. I feel like all middle names are kind of set up like that.
Ah, there it is. Unfortunately, it was Nick who got it. Said, "Who's the Shia LaBeouf wannabe?" You
Hey,
there.
that's who's the guy you said you have? Michael Cera?
Said Michael Cera yesterday.
he's like-
Okay, so you're getting a lot of comps.
Yeah.
I love the. Have you seen the meme about Michael Cera where it's like he looked like he just accidentally stumbled onto the set and nobody like told him to leave?
Yeah.
And he was too like
They're like,
awkward to
"You're
say
perfect."
anything. Yeah, he was just too awkward to say anything. Well, Jacob Yoder's got the right idea. He's got 2 spots in the double, 2 spots in the single. That is a great look on his part. 6 to go on the double, 4 to go on the single. Let's go, guys.
That's the way to go.
It is Ezekiel. That is a great guess. That is a correct guess. It's a great guess. Colin Ezekiel Rudisell.
Named it.
He also said Ridisell. I've been told several times, a couple of different people now. First, I just thought it was one
They
person.
say
I'm
how to
like,
pronounce your name.
well,
It's like,
they say, how do you say your name? And I say Rudisell, and they're like, that sounds like a medicine. And at first, I was like, I never thought about it that way. One person said it, and then like 2 more people said it to me after that, and I was like, okay, I guess it must sound like a medicine.
Your point, yeah.
And if he's not the only one saying it, Colin Ezekiel Rudisell.
I like that one.
That's a fantastic guess. It's a common name, like Ezekiel.
It'd be better if your middle name was like Patrick or something like that, so you could be CPR.
Dang, dude, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity by my parents. 4 to go, just $49 in that single, 98, 6 spots to go in that double. 60% chance at a headliner, 2 speed flexes left, 3 authentics. Let's go. Who wants to win some sick stuff on the cheap?
Maybe on my next kid, I can convince my wife to name him Ashton Sean Martin Ryan. So he could be ASMR.
That'd be pretty funny.
ASMR. That's hilarious. Jake said, I need to chase that stupid Judy. I'm a huge Steeler fan, but my wife is a Browns fan. Went to the Browns game yesterday. Never heard so many so many cheers when a starting quarterback blows out an Achilles, dude.
Ooh.
I heard they were cheering or chanting, "You deserve it."
Oh,
I was just like, wow.
That's tough.
But yeah,
whether that's true or not,
that's
it
not.
doesn't mean you have to do it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a little classless, but Stephen Alfonso Ryan. We're gonna now go by Ezekiel and Alfonso.
I like it.
Ezekiel and Alfonso.
We're just ditching our first names entirely.
Yeah, we're
You
going
can
by
be
our middle
Ezekiel
names.
Rudisell, and I'll be Alfonso Ryan.
I was gonna go into a whole thing about Deshaun Watson, and that just completely derailed me. Stephen Alfonso Ryan.
I like that one more.
Stephen Alfonso.
I think our middle names just got upgraded.
Ezekiel and Alfonso. What are those? Some wild names. 4 to go in the practice squad double.
Definitely.
Can I spell the F with the PH instead? Alfonso.
You're asking the wrong person. What do you expect when you were Deshaun Watson and you just robbed Cleveland after what he did? It's not his fault, though, that they
But they
gave him
agreed to the
guaranteed
contract.
money.
First of all, they offered it.
If anything, they should be getting upset with management, right?
Yeah.
Who I feel like has been since removed from that situation.
Well, listen, I'm not going to get into what happened last season, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they settled out of court. Take that for what you will, whatever else. But regardless, it's an odd. You shouldn't cheer for somebody getting injured.
No.
Right? Especially if it's your guy. Feels just, I don't know.
No, I feel like a lot of Browns Nation doesn't feel like it's their guy.
No, probably.
Well, and again, it's a problem. It comes with the territory, maybe, but it feels like it's a little much. Regardless, it's probably overall going to be a good thing for the Browns. Not that he got hurt, but the fact that they get to put in a different quarterback.
Well, they definitely were pinned. They were
Yeah,
like,
they had
"We
to
have
play
to
him.
play him.
If
Like,
you
we paid
have
him
to
too
be
much money.
you have to be absolutely sure he's not the guy.
Yeah.
Before you take him out.
We're
And
absolutely give him $230 million.
it's kind of like Daniel Jones and the Giants. They're in the same boat.
Yeah.
Like you
Luckily,
have
his
to.
contract is not guaranteed.
Right, but you're committed. Especially the GM. It's like you chose Daniel
You
Jones. here.
tied your name to him.
Right. So you got to ride it until it's done. But David said I cheered when Darren Sharper went to jail. What is wrong with you? 2 to go in the practice squad single, 4 to go in the double, guys. Let's go. That'll be just 7 boxes left after that. That's it. I don't think I've ever cheered for anybody going to jail or getting hurt that I can think of.
No, that's such a tough look. That's such a Just exactly that. You don't want to see someone go out like that. It's tough for sure. I'd rather sit him and watch him just struggle the entire season.
Right.
So you can keep making memes about it, keep making all the edits and all the posts like that. as opposed
Yeah.
to like now he's down and out. It's just
I really do feel like, though, from the Browns standpoint, they're gonna get better now. With like, I think if they let Jameis cook, and I think good things will happen.
If not, just you'll see an uptick in actual like the offense and just individual players will just be feasible in any sort of way.
Are they just cursed? Like Cleveland and New York, the Jets, like they're just never meant to be good.
Possibly not.
That's the way it feels. Right?
Yeah.
That's the way it feels.
It doesn't matter what weapons they add. It's just
Something's gonna go wrong.
They could have prime Tom Brady, Gronk. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Yeah, they'll always find a way.
Well, Philly got over their curse, and then I mean, obviously the Cubs got over theirs, so it's possible to get past these things.
But it might take a while.
It's just exactly that. It's just how long.
It won't take very long for the practice squads to fill, it doesn't seem. We're one spot to go in the single. Again, just $49 potentially for an authentic or a speed flex or a licensed jersey, and 3 to go in the double. This is all going down very, very soon.
Yep. We only need one more spot for the practice squad now.
Let's get it.
It's like
Maybe I'll try a little red. Such a
little red gay.
Little red.
uh-oh. I got a little red
Trippy
stuck.
Red? He's a rapper.
I know he is. You think? Oh shoot.
Careful now.
I've been impaled.
Yeah. Hey Steven, can you help me? How do I close this?
I'm just gonna rip it right out of you.
Oh, here we go.
There we are.
Alright. The single is knocked out.
Anytime I hear Darren Sharper, I just think that video was like Darren Sharper, hardest hitting safety in the league.
Yep.
No, thank you.
I love how they just popped
The real
up
ones
too.
know.
It just popped up not too long ago, or just the other day, because some college guy blew out his hamstring and around the 50-yard line, and then Greg
Yeah,
Jennings
Greg Jennings.
posted. He's like, "That reminds me of."
Yeah.
Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
It's so. That video is gold.
So yeah, also
Wasn't
have
that
to
his
go.
Madden thing? Wasn't that a Madden thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, his leg was like it looked like
was
a bicycle
broken.
leg or
Broken.
something. Yeah, it's just completely broken.
Gotta put the team on my back though.
Yeah, it puts the team on his back though. Says no, thank you.
Love media, Greg Jennings.
All right, here we go.
Packer.
Justin Jones, Anthony Robinson, Jacob Yoder, Ben Harris, Anthony Robinson, Chris Ripka with the close.
Can't believe they have 2.
Chris, we did work out that trade at the beginning of the show, so that Bo Nix flex will be heading your way, my man. Dropping number for practice squad number 1. Practice squad number 1. This will put us to single digits. 9 boxes left after this one. Sitting at a 50% chance at a full-size lid. Speed flexes and authentics, too. It's no reps. And then 60% chance at a headliner when you count that Steve Young license jersey. So Justin, Anthony, Jacob, Ben, Anthony, or Chris. Anthony's in here. He wants 8. You got it, Chris. No problem, man.
You're good. Yeah. Where are we at? It's the same one as last time. Around the corner.
8 going off.
8, box 8.
8. Okay. Good luck, peeps, from Jacom. Here we go. I know Jacom's trying to see that Steve Young license jersey. 6 clicks. That box sounds slippery. It sounds slippery.
Trying to escape.
You ever put a bunch of oil on a watermelon and throw it in a pool?
No, I've seen the Always Sunny episode when they do that.
I had a friend come over one time. My parents have a pool. And he brought a watermelon. He said, "Get your suit on. We're playing Big Greasy Watermelon." I was like, I don't know what that means. All right, but I'm going to go do it.
It's the first time for everything, I suppose.
Jacob Yoder in the NFC North. Ben Harris, NFC South. Chris Ripka, NFC East. Justin Jones in the NFC West. Anthony Robinson, AFC North, AFC South. Jacob Yoder, AFC East. Ben Harris in the AFC West. You guys know the headliners here. Steve Young, that would be Justin Jones for that license jersey. Also in line for Puka Nakua. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta for Jacob Yoder, potentially. The Brian Dawkins authentic, that would be Chris Ripka. And then we're also looking for Jerry Jeudy. That'd be Anthony Robinson. See what happens. Box 8. Is there a mouse in the box? Yeah, we're doing live animal breaks now, guys.
We've really changed up our structure.
Hilariously, we joked about that in between shows, Luke and I. So it's funny that it gets brought
We're
up here
actually trying
again.
to work on the duck races.
Oh my gosh, with real ducks.
Real dogs. You guys want to tie your hinge to a duck? You can pick your own duck.
Oh man,
Well,
that'd be good.
The bad news is there's no full-size helmet in here. The good news is it is a licensed jersey signed by the great Steve Young. Probably the best left-handed quarterback to ever play the game. Steve Young, Radkey certified on that bad boy. NFC West, one spot in the break. Justin Jones. Pretty good use, I would say. $49 for an autographed Steve Young jersey. This bad boy is Mitchell and Ness, too.
That's a steal.
See if we get a price on here. $160 unsigned. $160 unsigned. He paid $49 for the spot. The jersey itself is worth 3 times that. On top of it, it's autographed by Steve Young. So and he might get paid to take it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So overall, Justin, I would say pretty good.
Solid day at the office, if I don't say so myself.
I would say. Congratulations, Mr. Jones. For everybody else, 9 boxes left, and there are 5 authentic and speed flexes. The Puka Nakua is still alive, as well as the Jerry Jeudy flex. The double-up opportunity for Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta still out there as well. I think this was box 8, too. Number 8 in box 8. That's the second time that's happened. Travis Etienne was in the box 1 for the jerseys. Man, that's hot. Congrats, yo, says Jacom, right? Justin. It's quite literally hot. Don't touch it. You will burn yourself.
Just a little bit.
Steve Young.
I heard he didn't
get
start
that
at
double closed.
I heard he didn't start at BYU right away because his coach refused to coach lefties. I was like, what was that guy's record? I have to know. Of course, below 500. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. It's a little taboo, I feel like, being a lefty quarterback. I don't really know why, but it's not as taboo as, like, being a lefty and playing the infield, unless it's first base. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right, yeah.
But,
And catcher.
yeah, and catcher. I had a whole argument with my uncle about why it does not make sense to have a lefty on the left side of the field, and he just did not agree with me at all. He was like, if anything, it should be quicker.
No.
I'm like, no.
No.
How do you? I'm like, I'm left-handed, sir. I played baseball. How do you have to switch your whole feet and face the outfield to
That's too
throw?
much
It makes
time.
no sense.
That's
Yeah,
too much time.
that half second that's gonna take you to flip your feet.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're fielding, even if you're fielding it like a ground ball and you're charging it, you can just scoop it right-handed and throw it. Lefties, you have to scoop it like this and then throw it across your body. Like, it makes no sense.
It does not play out.
No, it's a horrible idea.
Times like that, you need sports science back.
Yeah.
Even, let's say shortstop,
he was
right?
adamant.
Let's say even shortstop, right? Well, like, if you're going to the right, your glove's on your right hand, you have to turn around completely. Or, you like you said, shuffle your feet. Even if you're going to your right, you have to backhand it every time, flip it to your hand, and then
Yeah, it's
just not going to work.
there's no good scenario.
Just stick him at first base.
Yeah, if
Second base, you could kind of get away with it, but it's still even then, like, ugh.
it's still tough. At least you have
still
more
tough.
time at second. I've played second before in like desperate situations, like somebody gets hurt, or if we're up by like 1 million. I'm always begging to play shortstop whenever we're up. by
No,
1 million.
I agree. It's 100% tough. Like, but I'm just saying, if you really get, that's about the only position you could maybe do it at in the infield.
No, yeah, it's not. It's not. It.
Outfield or first base, like
That's it.
if you're left-handed,
pitcher, obviously.
If left-handed, you either pitch or you can hit bombs.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Or you're really fast.
Or you're Tony Gwynn, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you play a good outfield, good defensive outfield.
Well, that's I'm just saying, like yeah.
Generally
left-handed,
speaking, yeah,
outfield's
first
gonna be
basemen
where-
are power hitters. 2 to go, guys. On that double, I agree with Jacom here. Fire left in the practice squad. Let's get it. 2 spots to go. 9 boxes. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Dawkins, Puka Nakua, Sam Laporta, and Jerry Jeudy. You can still win Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta in the same break here, guys. Let's get it done. Only 9 boxes left. 5 full-size authentics or speed flexes.
It's just begging to be taken home.
It really is. It really is. Those last 2 spots might be the banger spots, guys. Don't sleep.
Yeah.
Don't sleep.
Exactly like you mentioned last go around. We had 2 spots, and that's who got it. First person who got the last 2 spots.
Happens all the time. Tuesdays it happens literally all the time. Me and Alex always joke about it.
I
We're
was
like,
told
what do you know?
there's first customer luck, there's new hiring luck. So a little bit. So yesterday I was just on a quick roll of what's coming out next. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they can keep continuing the trend.
The speed flex for $49. He said 47, but 49 says Jacom. It's incredible, and it's even better because it's a part of the chase. Hypothetically speaking, for Justin, who won that Steve Young license jersey, I mean, if he wins the chase wheel spin as well and it's higher than 49, he's actually going to get paid to take Steve Young. I mean, this is the time to play this series with the odds that are left, what is left, and the price point that it's at, plus it's the chase. One spot to go in that double box break now.
One more.
Even the double box break isn't a bad option. I mean, hypothetically, I've spun 100 before. You can win Amon-Ra St. Brown Authentic, a Sam Laporta Speed Flex, and get paid $2 to do it. That sounds pretty awesome. After we do this double, we'll be down to, I believe, 7 boxes in the series. 7 boxes in the entire series. That's it. 49, I was close. It does fluctuate. It's usually somewhere around $46 to $49, depending on the quality. But when we started this series, there were 4 Speed Flexes, and we still have 2 of them left, and we're down to single digits. Judy. Somebody's going to get him. He's the #1 receiver now in Cleveland with a new quarterback at the helm. I think it's going to be Jameis Winston. At least it should be in my head. I do like, was it Dorial Beckham Thomas?
Dorian
Thompson Robinson.
Yep, DTR.
You're thinking of, there's another guy
Dorian
too.
Finney-Smith.
Yep. And then there's
Is he on
also
our squad?
Dorial Green Beckham. Like there's so many like 3 names that start with D that are like, who is who? How can they do this to us?
Dorian Finney-Smith is in the nuts.
Dorian Finney-Smith. I don't know if he's on our squad.
I hope not. The only net I would want is Cam Thomas.
Well, we're getting. No, never mind. I got my Steve Young in the pack squad for $47 in 1 spot. See, that's all it takes. Chacom. 1 spot left in the double. $98 in this one, but you can win 2 items, 2 authentic helmets or speed flexes with Amon-Ra and Sam Laporta, who's ever in that NFC North.
This is the funny part, though, right? Like, the longer this waits, for some reason, the odds go higher for this person to win.
Yeah. When they just let it simmer.
Yep, they just let it simmer, and then
It's that mysterious thing that doesn't make any sense.
we can't quantify. We don't have any mathematical
Nope.
explanation. It's like
There's
war.
no stats. It's just all a feeling.
It's like believing in ghosts, where it's like, I don't, but I'll tell you what.
There's arguments.
Sometimes a door slams and no windows open, and I can't explain it.
Yeah.
But, dude, it's the other day I had my window open and my office door open, and I was playing video games, and it just boom slammed shut right behind me, and I like threw my controller up in the air. I was like, oh, what was that?
Your cat?
No, probably scared the crap out of them too, though.
They're like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I have a funny story about scaring my cat this morning, but I'll save it for off air. It's not bad, really.
You didn't
but
do it on
it's,
purpose, right?
No, I didn't do it on purpose. I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh no! Is it "Hold On, oh Lord"? What does he say on that part?
Should I get the lyrics out?
Well, what do you think it is?
I think it is Hold On.
Yeah, oh Lord.
You
Oh,
think
it
it's
is
"Oh
"Oh Lord"?
Lord"? And he thinks it's "Hold On." See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what does he say there?
I don't know.
No,
I just do the drum part. I do.
I remember. That's a good song.
Yeah.
I think it's "Oh Lord." No, I think it's "Hold On." I have no idea. Maybe it's
It's "Oh
both.
Lord."
It's "Oh Lord."
Yeah.
Jacom said, "Hold on." It's like, what? It could have been either. You know, it's
That's
one of
how you know
those.
it's a great song is when there's 2 different ways to interpret it.
Those are the funniest things when it's
Yeah.
like, you know, you say something, but then you hear it. It's one of those ones where it's like, if I'm thinking he's saying "Hold on," I hear "Hold on," but if I think he's saying "Oh Lord," I hear "Oh Lord."
No, it did happen to me the other day. Like you're listening to a song forever, and then you finally hear the lyrics. You're like, that's what? No, that's something different. No, get out of here.
Yeah, that's one of my best friend growing up always thought "Don't Stop Believing" it was Scream like people in the and I'm like,
Okay.
what? He's like, it's Scream like. I'm like, no, it's not. That is not correct.
No.
Brian Maresca is correct. Clothes are magic. He said, I want it. We're talking about ghosts.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Brian, you might have been a hair late.
We have an oversell.
We might. Hold on. So we got Michael Frank in here too. Just wait a second. Come here, real quick.
I think it
Make
is.
sure something.
Yep, it is.
Yep. Okay. So, this is great, Nick, because these are one of the things that I can't teach you until it happens. So sometimes when they order at the same time, and this is just a glitch in our system, guys, we can't control this. It oversells by one. So we give this option to Brian. Brian, you were second on the list. Do you want us to put you into the next break, or would you like a refund? Generally speaking, we don't offer refunds here, but this is the one time that we do.
Okay.
So we will leave it up to him. We will come here and we will confirm this list real quick.
Yep. They both bought in at 4:37 p.m. And Brian said refund is fine, so that works
Okay,
too.
so
You
we
can
will
show him how to
refund
do a
you.
refund.
We'll refund you in a moment. So products.
Brian said I'm the king of overselling. Yeah, and you'll see it. Your order number was 835. Michael Frank's was 834. So he'll do that. Make sure you don't restock it too when you when you do it.
So then you
But cool. Yeah. Worst case for Brian, he can just buy back in after we do this break. So you'll be good to go. No problem, man. Sorry that happened. Sucks. But like Steven said, it's nothing we can do on our end, unfortunately.
see like how you got the shipping easy right here and stuff.
So we'll be Michael
27,
Frank in this break coming up here in just a moment.
230.
And we'll probably do another one of these. I mean, guys, worst case scenario, we have 9 boxes left.
You can put
If
that in there.
we do
and then we'll
2
send a
full
refund.
size in this
Okay,
break,
put
there's
these guys in.
7 boxes left, and we're still looking for. It would be what, 3 authentic helmets, maybe 2 speed flexes. I'm just saying. So there's still going to be good odds, is what I'm trying to get at, even despite that. Anyway, let's see what we can get here. We've got Jacob Yoder, Sean Blasco, Anthony Robinson, Ben Harris, Anthony Robinson, and Michael Frank. Stupid computer, so smarty my butt. That's exactly what it's like. Drop me 2 numbers for PSDB number 2. I'm successfully utilizing the mute button on the other microphone, so all you guys can hear me while we're doing. So there we go. Anthony's got it, but Jacob Yoder's got 2 spots in here. Sean Blasco with 2, Anthony Robinson with 2, Ben Harris and Michael Frank 7 and 29 coming up. Take those off the ticker. Beautiful. And we will take these guys over to the randomizer. 7 and 29 coming up. Good luck, guys. 6 clicks. Big break. Better than 50% chance at a full-size lid here. Ben Harris, 1 spot in the break in the NFC North. Looking for a Sam Laporta Speedflex and an Amon-Ra St. Brown Authentic. Anthony Robinson in the NFC South. Sean Blasco, NFC East, looking for Brian Dawkins on the full-size Authentic. Jacob Yoder, NFC West, looking for a Puka Nacua full-size Authentic. AFC North, Anthony Robinson, that could be a Jerry Jeudy Speedflex. Michael Frank, AFC South. Jacob Yoder, AFC East. And then the AFC West going to Sean Blasco. Ben Harris said, let's go. Come on. It's going to be good for somebody. Going to be good for somebody. Is it in the other room? I'll go ahead and grab it.
What is it? The practice one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over there to the left against the wall. Sorry, we're showing.
No, you're good.
We're showing up some
You're good.
juice.
I'll grab it.
All right, come here to the ring break sheet. So it's all the practice one, right? So you copy this list once. Now you take this list. And you're gonna copy the names twice because it's a double box.
All right, guys. Here we go. 7 and 29. Called out by Anthony Robinson. Let me get my boxes over to the side here. 7 first. You guys know the drill. Let's go. Let's go. Box 7. Lucky 7. What do we got? What do we got here? How about a full-size Authentic to start? A full-size Authentic to start. How about the man with more receiving yards than any other rookie in a season, Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua, Jacob Yoder, NFC West. Nice hit on Puka, one of my favorite wide receivers in the NFL today. Dude is an absolute stud for the Rams. Coming back this week, hopefully. Beautiful hit for Jacob Yoder. 2 spots in the break. Definitely worth the price of admission, in my point. Fanatic certified. Beautiful hit, man. Congratulations, Jacob Yoder. Puka. The odds were extremely good. We were going to see a full size. We got it. Question is now, are we going to see 2? Puka Nacua. Full size authentic. Wanted that one. Couldn't get the West, seems like, says Anthony. Yep. Called the right box, man. Just the wrong spot. But hey, could still work out with a Jerry Jeudy speed flex. That wouldn't be too bad, right? He says congrats. Very nice of you to say, Mr. Robinson. All right. Next up, guys. Awesome lid from Jacom. I agree. 29 of 30 here. 29 of 30. I don't think this is going to be an authentic. It's a mini helmet. 7 boxes left. 2 speed flexes, 2 authentics. 4 and 7 chance, guys. And that double up is still alive for Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta. Do not forget. That's crazy. Oh my God. Sometimes lightning strikes twice, and this is what we were talking about. There it is. AFC South, last spot mojo. Michael Frank, Travis Etienne Jr. on the Jacksonville Jaguar mini helmet. That'll work. Congratulations, Michael Frank, Travis Etienne. Cool looking mini. Another filler hit for Travis Etienne. He must be falling off our charts.
Yeah. Had himself a little break in London, but breaking him open over here.
Mm-hmm.
Solid. And again, it's so adorable. You almost put it on your cat. You can almost put it on your dog if you wanted to. Your little mini helmet.
Don't joke about that, because my girlfriend has actually put my mini helmets on our cat.
Oh,
I have photos of it. She thinks that's what they were made for. Exactly what you just said. And I'm like, that's not what we're doing here.
No.
We have a little Eagles jersey that he puts on, and then she put the helmet on. I'm like, he is so miserable. Please take all of this off of him. Beautiful.
I mean, it's almost animal abuse because you're putting Eagle stuff on them.
Okay.
Bang.
Okay.
Gotta get one.
All right.
Come on, we're
Well,
getting in there.
Can't wait to tell Common how horrible Nick did today.
You see how teeter-totter Colin is.
I'm going to edit my recap where I said he did a great job and be like, he was all over the
You
place.
should just respond to the thread. I'm sorry, this was a lie.
Yep, I actually lied. He needs to go immediately.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
7 boxes left, guys. 2 speed flexes. Jerry Jeudy and Sam Laporta. 2 authentic helmets. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Brian Dawkins. The double up is still alive with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta. You can get both of those for under $100 in that double box break. Only 7 boxes to go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm going to drop in the double link. I'll also drop in the single link. Already 2 spots knocked off in the next double. Let's go, guys. This is going down. Do not sleep. Don't miss the opportunity, right? Don't be the one that's sitting around trying to wait for one more break, and then somebody gets in and wins whatever it is you're after. Got to have a seat at the table, as Steven likes to say. And he's correct. You do have to have a seat at the table.
For once, I'm correct.
For once. It's the one thing he's gotten right. That's it.
That's it. I'm a failure elsewhere.
We're not giving you anything else. Yep, Jacob's back in there. Beautiful stuff. Let's get it. 6 spots to go in the next double. It's still part of the chase. No promises it's going to be a part of the chase tonight, guys. If this goes into the night show, you might as well take your opportunity now. Maybe get some money back. Maybe get paid to take one of these awesome items, right? 7 boxes left, 4 authentics and speed flexes. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. With the opportunity to win an authentic and a speed flex with 1 spot. Where are the Lion fans at?
Yeah. Stand up. Or
Stand up.
well, I think that's the White Sox thing. Don't do that. I mean, us White Sox fans are sitting down a lot.
The White Sox fans, yeah, they shouldn't even be sitting down. It should just, nobody's going to do anything because they're not even there.
Yeah.
There's nobody in the stadium.
Yeah, no, it was a tough one.
At
Those
least-
milkshakes were good.
I never got to have one, but I'm okay with
They were
that.
solid. They were solid.
Yeah. Jerry sounds like he's going to sell the team, though, or at least he's shopping.
That would be fantastic. That would be
You just sell all of
fantastic.
it and go away forever.
No, he just wants to really focus on the Bulls.
Gosh.
He wants to really spend his time with the Bulls.
That's really the problem because he was supposed to be focusing on you guys, and that went
Well, it didn't
went
feel like
awry.
he gave him too much attention,
No.
considering the highest paid White Sox player of all time is Andrew Benintendi.
Don was hoping that Juan Soto would take a massive pay cut.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like the players they could have had if they would just open up the pocketbook a little bit is crazy. Like they were in line to get Manny Machado. That's a game-changing play right there.
Yeah. Fell through entirely.
Yeah. And it's like, what's the deal with all? I don't want to get too far into a White Sox rabbit hole here, but
Yeah.
like, what's the deal when somebody leaves Chicago? They start to do better. Like that shouldn't be the case, right? If you have a good organization. It also shouldn't be the case that we are not getting this break closed, guys. Let's go. 6 spots to go in that double. You can win Amon-Ra St. Brown and a Sam Laporta Speedflex in the same go. Brian Dawkins on an Authentic still out there as well, and a Jerry Jeudy Speedflex. Only 7 boxes left. We only don't know what 3 things are. The other 4 are Authentics and Speedflexes. This is about as good of a position a practice squad could be in, if you ask me. Especially with it being the chase. And it seems like that is what we are focusing on. We're pretty wide open on everything else. 23 people in the room. Who wants to win these sick lids? I mean, potentially Amon-Ra and Sam Laporta in one go, which is crazy.
The double up of double ups.
The double up of double ups. I'm trying to think of what the best double up I've seen is. I might have saw the best quad up the other day.
Yeah,
A couple weeks
I
ago.
think I remember the best double up. It was you and me on a Wednesday. It was Mahomes and Manning in a 1 and 4. Both flexes.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh my gosh.
That was pretty insane.
And if it was, even if like it was an NFL divisional break, they were both AFC West hits because it was a Bronco and a Chief.
Yeah, that definitely beats what I was thinking, because the one I could remember was Tom Brady and Dan Marino on mini helmets
Ooh,
in the
that's a
same
good
break.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was incredible.
that's pretty solid.
But Speedflex Sam Laporta and a full-size Authentic Amon-Ra St. Brown is still a very solid Speedflex. That is something to write home about. Good double up. The South Side has always had cheap owners, from Charles Comiskey to Jerry Reinsdorf. Yeah, can we get somebody that actually cares?
Yeah.
I mean, look at the teams that are in the World Series. You think the Dodgers and Yankees aren't spending money?
300 plus, 350 million plus
Yeah.
each.
You got to put some money towards this. That's what's winning
Yeah.
right now. Put some money towards it. Get the right players. Pay them well. Let's get this thing going.
Like Juan Soto's gonna get paid handsomely,
Yeah, and it's like
as he should.
the White Sox have a decent amount of players already, like good players, solid players, but they need like 2 or 3 star players.
Yes.
They need a star pitcher, and they need like
The
2
Cubs-
more star
the Cubs
players in the
also
field
need
with
that
some
too.
big bats.
The Cubs also need it
The
too.
Cubs were legit just one star short, because if they would have had, I'm blanking on his name, the guy from the Giants.
Jeff Samardzija.
No,
He started with us before him.
I don't know why that was literally the first name I thought.
Matt Chapman.
yeah, I mean, he had a WAR of +6. They were just out of the wild card by 6 games, so do some quick math right there. You probably would have had him.
4 to go, guys, in that double box break. 4 spots left. Don't sleep. Soto ain't leaving the Bronx. He's probably not leaving the Bronx
no,
at this
I
point.
wouldn't think
Once again,
so.
we know he's not leaving.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere now. This has been a really exciting postseason. There's been some really fun moments.
And we were saying this yesterday, like the guy that has to be the most excited has to be Jazz Chisholm.
I love Jazz Chisholm.
Just going from the Marlins to the Yankees.
Former Kane County Cougar, Jazz
Oh,
Chisholm.
nice.
He's the latest one to go pro.
That's always fun.
Former
Yeah.
guy Colin used to not know about, Alprin Sengun gets paid.
Who's that? No, who's the guy for the Warriors that I always say isn't real?
Kalina Azabuike.
Yeah, that's not a real person. that guy's
You know
not.
who that is?
No, of course he doesn't, because Alfonso made him up.
No, no, he's a real person.
That's just
First of all, if you watch any Warriors broadcast, because I know that's how you watch your hoops,
That's
he's
the-
on the broadcast.
that's the 2K auto-generated players when you're creating a
No,
guy.
he's real. He's a Laker and a Warrior.
No,
Don't worry,
no.
Immaculate grid.
No.
Oh, you're thinking of Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking of Kalina Azabuike. That's the first person I think of.
No, that's like when you're doing the story mode and like that's the super villain. Like that's your
You're thinking
counterpart.
of Nick Young,
There we
That's another
go.
one.
There we go.
Swaggy P.
Underrated scorer.
He'll still have. He's one of the best pictures. He shoots the 3, walks away, tries to do the Steph Curry, and just rims out.
Yeah, I saw he had one of the
No,
one of the
no,
best
it-
shots I've ever seen and one of the worst shots I've ever seen.
that's it.
In the same season and like within a
days.
week. Yeah. It was unbelievable. As I mentioned to Steven yesterday, I'm happy that the strongest man in baseball has had a great playoff so far. Strongest man in baseball.
Mike Stanton.
Oh, Mike Stanton.
You have his rookie card. That's what it says.
I know that's some. I think Garrett was talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
He's like, remember he was Mike? What happened? I don't even remember that. I
Yeah, he
always
was
remembered him
Mike-
as
he was
Giancarlo.
Mike Stanton.
What happened? Where did Giancarlo
He
come
just
from?
changed his name. Like, I'm gonna be Giancarlo.
I mean, Giancarlo's a way cooler name.
I mean, that is.
No
kinda-
offense to like Michael Frank and our middle names, but
Yeah, that's also just kind of like Steven Ryan or Alfonso.
yeah, right. Like Giancarlo is a sick name.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
also has had a great
Postseason.
postseason.
I think he's
That-
playing like 37 games. He has like 16 home runs.
When that dude hits the ball,
You know it's leaving.
it goes a long way. He hits the absolute you know what out of the ball.
Oh yeah.
If he
It is
squares up-
screaming.
Yeah. There was that grand slam he had last year, which was like a literal line drive.
Yeah.
Like that could have killed.
But just off the bat, it was kook. You're like, oh jeez.
That could have killed somebody.
Yeah.
that is just the best when you're just like, oh god. Like I love when you're at a game and you just hear it and you're like, yep.
Yeah.
I don't even have to
gone.
see it. I know that's a home run.
Yeah.
I
That
saw
ball's
Luke
gone.
Robert do that. I was
I've seen him do it before.
like, goodness gracious.
What's left in the mystery box full size? There's 2 full size. There's the vault. That's full size with reps and authentic. So I'm guessing you're talking about this. The Steve Young Speed Flex is still out there. LaDainian Tomlinson and Debo Samuel, as well as Marcus Allen as a listed headliner. There's only 8 boxes left. So, I mean, this is probably the one that's going to go down tonight, I would imagine, and then a new vault series in the room. There's still a Steve Young Flex, though, in the last 8 boxes. Can still double that up with Debo Samuel. LaDainian Tomlinson and Marcus Allen both out there as well. It's a 4 and 8 chance at a headliner. 3 spots to go, though, guys, in that double box break for the practice squad. Let's close it up. Other than that, if you're talking about college,
Copy it.
we're still looking for the Brian Dawkins Speed Flex, the A.J. Brown Authentic, and the T.J. Watt Authentic. 3 photoed headliners left in the last 9, so it's a 1 in 3 chance. Sam Laporta's out there as well, though, so 4 in 9 chance at a headliner, almost 50%. If you're talking about the Diamonds, which is also a full size, this is just Authentics, though. Brian Dawkins and Saquon Barkley on Speed Flexes. We're still looking for Deion Sanders, Tyreek Hill, and Derrick Henry. We've also got Tim Brown and DJ Moore. So a couple of great wide receivers still out there. 7 headliners left in the last 18 boxes. But it feels like the practice squad double is the look right now, guys. 3 spots to go. Let's get this one closed up. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta. You get in that AFC North, or NFC North rather. You can win both of them. The Jerry Jeudy Speed Flex is still out there, and the Brian Dawkins Authentic. 4 full-size lids left in the last 7 boxes. Let's go. Let's go. That's a darn good deal, especially if you want a Speed Flex and an Authentic in the same break. Again, I don't know where the Lions fans are hiding, but it is time. It is time for them to emerge. The NFC North just continues to roll once again, besides Minnesota, but they almost won.
They almost.
Yeah.
They looked impressive in the beginning.
I mean, the point differential is crazy in the NFC North, and then every single game is going to be must win. It's just as simple as that. It's the toughest division for sure. Definitely on the NFC side. So
It might be in football. I didn't think they were going to be that good. I knew all those teams were going to. Actually, the Vikings were a surprise, but I knew all those teams were going to be better.
The Vikings are definitely overachieving in every sort of way. I don't know one person that was like, yeah, Sam Darnold, they got this. Now, everyone thought they was sitting in the basement, and rightfully so.
I think we were saying here, like, we thought Sam Darnold, this was his best opportunity he's ever had in his career. If he was going to do something, it was going to be this season. I didn't think he was going to be this good. And he's
Mayfield for MVP odds.
he started to come down to earth a little bit the last couple weeks. No, Baker Mayfield should. He probably is the MVP so far. I mean, so far. He's not, according to the voting, but I don't know if anybody's been better than Baker Mayfield. Regardless, 3 spots to go. I mentioned that NFC North because if you get the NFC North, you can get 2 of the best players on that offense. I mean, at least Amon-Ra St. Brown for sure. One of the best receivers in the game, period. And then Sam Laporta on a speed flex. Starting to pop for a couple of big plays, as we were kind of talking about off air this morning. It just not as much volume as he got last year. Not a lot of looks going his way so far. But when he does get them, he has been capitalizing. So to win both of those, though, for under $100 is well worth the price of admission. Robert's into the single, so I think we're 7 to go on the single. 3 to go on the double. It is 4:57, guys. As most of you know, we do have 3 shows, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. Generally speaking, around 5 o'clock is where we need to start picking up a little bit when it comes to the breaks. Otherwise, we're going to have to leave this for tonight. And I don't want to do that for a couple reasons. A, I want to see all this heat. But B, the practice squad is the chase for this show. This will not be the chase necessarily for tonight. It could be.
You could run the risk of the wheel.
Right. But right now, 100% for sure, the practice squad is the chase right now. Right now, the 5 people that are in the double, the 1 person that's in the single, they would not be a part of this chase wheel spin that we're going to have to do here at the end of the show. So let's get those ones closed. Let's make sure that you guys get into the chase. Otherwise, we're going to have to take the people we got and do it that way, and then those people might be out of luck to, potentially win something and get money back, whether it's the single or the double. So 3 to go in that double and 7 to go in the single. Again, it's 4 and 7, the odds right now for speed flexes and authentics in the practice squad. One way or another, this is going down, right? It's just a matter of when, not if. Yeah, game 1 of the World Series on Friday.
Ooh, that should be a good one.
I think it's going to be a great series.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
mean,
think, Flaherty probably going for the Dodgers game 1? Or did he, no.
I don't know. Dodgers are minus 130. It looks like Garrett Cole's going for the Yankees. They haven't
Okay.
decided for the Dodgers yet.
Okay, that makes sense.
But, starters matter for sure in the World Series, but really it's like about the bullpen too. And, how far can your starter go? How far do you want him to go, knowing he might have to pitch again later in the series? But, yeah, your bullpen has to be strong in the postseason. Right. I feel like that's where it really shines, which is why the White Sox would have no business in the postseason.
Yeah.
Because that bullpen is terrible.
But their record going up 2-0 had to be impeccable.
No, it wasn't. Every time I would look and I'm like, oh, look, the White Sox are winning in the 6th or 7th inning. It's like, bet against them. Bet against them. They will blow the lead. They do it so much. So, guys, we're going to get this done before we're going to sign off. That's the question. I'll give you guys till like 5:10. That feels like it should be plenty of time to close up this practice squad. Otherwise, we'll probably toss this off to Common and I think Robbie tonight.
I think it's Robbie, yeah.
But it is the break to do. Everything else is pretty wide open besides those breaks. So let's get them done. Let's get them done.
Just tree more. Come on.
3 more, yeah. Again, I'll flash this graphic back up, but it is Amon-Ra St. Brown and Brian Dawkins. Those are the 2 authentic helmets, and then 2 speed flexes, Jerry Jeudy and Sam Laporta. There's a lot of value. You win either or any of these. Even if you have like 3 spots, you're going to be profiting if you hit any of these or 2 of these potentially in the double. Not to mention it gets you so many spots into the chase wheel spin as well. It's up to you guys, though. Up to you guys. 3 spots to go. Otherwise, this will probably be the first chase that goes down tonight. New practice squad going to be in the room more than likely. Maybe new vault. We'll see. 4 and 8 chance with that Steve Young flex still out there. I'd like to see some of those licensed jerseys, too.
Right.
Those are always nice.
Those are sweet.
It's fun doing that double box break. I am still yet to do a college break in this new format.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't done.
Still new.
That still makes sense. You've been here 2 days.
Exactly.
This is our second or third one we've done it this way. Second?
Maybe third.
I think it's our third, and I've literally not done it once. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not offended. I'm not hurt.
You might have mentioned. Do you have a college team you root for?
Hey, I'm an Illinois fan.
Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I was born and raised, at least for the first part of my childhood, in Champaign. So went to Illinois games all the time as a kid.
Nice.
Went to flight school there for a little bit. So like the team. They're good at football finally. It's the first time. I was telling Steven in between shows, I'm like, if they beat Oregon somehow, that's probably the biggest win they've ever had in program history, I would think, and probably set them up for the postseason. We'll see. I don't know.
They keep it within a score. They can still make it look respectable. I think it's 21.5 is the spread right now.
Yeah, it makes sense. Not that we could bet on it here in Illinois.
No,
That's the
couldn't, yeah.
silliest thing ever.
I know.
Can't bet on any Illinois
know.
college sports if you're in Illinois.
It's ridiculous.
Doesn't really make any sense to me.
I mean, again, if it's worth it, make a trip out to Indiana or up to Wisconsin really quick. But otherwise, yeah. It's
I
just-
usually,
Can't play in Wisconsin.
Oh no, yeah, that's right.
I usually just text my friends. I'll just be like, "Hey, can you put $10 on this for me?" If I really want to. Usually not for Illinois. It's usually when I'm out of state or whatever, or somewhere I can't bet.
yeah.
Then I'm like, "Hey, can you just place this for me?" They usually don't mind. I'll just Apple Pay them.
That was
$10 or
actually
whatever.
my buddy when he went to the Bears London game. He was texting us like, "Hey, can you do this? Can you send me? I gotta play really quick. Can you do this one?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "Shouldn't you be doing soccer plays while you're out there?"
Yeah, right. That'd be the look.
Hey, don't you have anybody out there helping you out? Yeah.
Did you see the photo of all the people that were watching Red Zone channel at Wimbledon? Like they were all in the tunnel and they had the Red Zone channel up on the TV.
No, I didn't see that.
It was like a huge amount of people.
The Octobox had to have blown their minds.
Yeah, well, they showed it on Red Zone channel, that picture, and I was like, I
Yeah.
wonder what they just did when, they just that's us, like,
Yeah, right.
like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
Yeah. Like, ooh.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah.
I can see myself back there.
Right.
I'm standing right there. So 7 more minutes, guys. 5:10. If we can't get this closed up in 7 minutes, we'll do the chase wheel spin without the people in the double, without the people in the single, and we'll probably close shop. Get ready for the show tonight. It's up to you guys. Like I said, it's going down one way or another. Steven makes this point a decent amount, and it is true. We got 24 people watching right now. Generally speaking, viewership goes up on the night show. More people are back home from work. People are going to see this break and see the odds, and they're going to start buying a bunch of spots, and you might miss out on it tonight. Right now, it's open, right? I mean, this is your opportunity to strike for the people watching here and now, because
We
when...
had Courtney earlier.
Yeah.
Mhm, exactly. My Q's team is a 6-point dog at the Confluence. What's the Confluence?
I have no idea.
You're gonna have to specify, Bob, for those that don't know the Confluence.
Oh, I'm not saying.
I'm guessing it's a name of a
It's not the
field.
Coliseum.
Well, no.
That's all I know.
All right. Thank you, Stephen Ryan. But yeah, that was a good point. Like Courtney did come in and say, "Hey, I got in late and I bought a couple of spots, ended up winning a Bo Nix Speed Flex."
Yeah.
So the same thing could happen tonight. Where the Monongahela River and the Allegheny River meet to form the Ohio River.
Cincinnati?
I might be more confused than I was a second ago.
I know the Allegheny is
Yeah.
where the Pittsburgh Pirates play.
Okay.
I just set that up.
The
There we
Berg.
go.
There you go. It's Pittsburgh. All right, I think we're
Close.
closed.
Yes, we did.
And look, there it is.
Our
John
boy
Reber.
John helping us out.
John Reber hasn't been in a break, and now all of a sudden he's like, "Wait, I see these odds are pretty good. Let me go ahead and hop in." Takes advantage. Appreciate you, Mr. Reber. Let's go. John Reber's hoping for a Warren Moon, and then he wants me to do the mooning, and I won't do it.
You
I
won't
refuse.
partake? You won't oblige?
I will not oblige.
All set to go over there.
Here we go. Jacob Yoder, Michael Frank, Anthony Robinson, John Reber. Hence the old name Three River Stadium. That makes perfect sense. Now that you're speaking, I get it. Practice squad double number. I put 33, but number 3. Drop me 2 numbers, please. First come, first serve, guys. 5, 9, 11, 19, 23, 27, and 30.
You can just click on the whole show.
John said, "Come on." No,
Come on.
I'm not gonna do it.
You refuse to moon.
I refuse to moon. I refuse to moon. I refuse to tell the Theismann story. I will not be doing either. John's got 1. He wants 11. One more, Mr. Reber. How about 23? Why do I feel like we did that? Maybe we... Nope. It's still there. Anyway. All right. That's going to put us down to 5, I think.
It's the one that's over there to the left.
Great.
In there, yeah.
11 and 23. That's speed walking. 6 clicks. Good luck, guys. Party pooper. Sorry.
Sounds like Colin.
Thank you, sir. So after 6 clicks, this is what we've got. Anthony Robinson in the NFC North, looking for Sam Laporta, looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown. John Reber, NFC South, NFC East, looking for the Brian Dawkins authentic. Michael Frank in the NFC West. We've got John Reber in the AFC North, looking for the Jerry Judy Speedflex. John, with those closer spots, ended in 2 of the final 4 here for the headliners. Jacob Yoder in the AFC South, Michael Frank, AFC East, Jacob Yoder in the AFC West. Box 11 coming up first. Here we go. The A.J. Brown box. No bias there either. Knock my microphone. What do we got in box 11?
Order up.
It's looking like something pretty good. Full-size lid. The odds were good. Which one is it? How about one of the best tight ends last season on one of the best teams in the NFL?
Yes.
We got Sam Laporta.
Yes.
Sam Laporta on the full-size Speed Flex. Anthony Robinson in the NFC North. Step 1 complete. Is the Sun God next to get that dream double up? But congratulations on the Sam Laporta flex, Mr. Anthony Robinson.
I mean, we were just short of begging for this helmet to be given away finally, and here it is.
And here
right
it
in front
is.
of our faces. Love it.
He was playing for Puka, ended up with a Sam Laporta speed flex. That's not too bad, man. Congratulations.
Sure, you can make that deal if you want.
Yeah, probably. So we get Anthony written down. And we'll see what's next. The odds were so good that we were going to see a full-size lid, and here we are. So Sam Laporta. John said no double, no double. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like if we don't do a double, we're going to poop the party. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you do.
I don't
According
need
to
this.
John.
I don't need this from you. 23 coming up. 23. What do we got here?
He wants the moon.
It better not be Warren Moon. It better not be Warren Moon.
I feel like Warren Moon would be listed.
I don't think it's going to be Warren Moon because this is an authentic
That
helmet.
does not look like Warren Moon.
I'm thinking this is going to be something pretty good for our man that closed it. It was 3 spots to go for a long time. How about Weapon X, Brian Dawkins, full-size authentic for the Philadelphia Eagles. John Reber, NFC East, taking it down on B-Doc. Weapon X, one of the best safeties to ever play the game. They don't make him like Brian Dawkins anymore because I don't know how he would survive.
No.
How hard he was hitting in today's NFL.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I don't think he's even allowed to.
His
Yeah,
leadership,
something
though, second to none. He's one of those guys. It's him and Ray Lewis for me, where it's like after they get done hyping up their team, I'm like, dang, I kind of want to like grab some pads and try to
yeah.
run through a wall or something. Brian Dawkins, great hit, John. Congratulations. All right, so 5 boxes left, Steven. Is that what you got back there?
Yep.
5 boxes left. Amon-Ra St. Brown and a Jerry Jeudy Speed Flex. 20% chance at a Speed Flex, 40% chance at a headliner. The Sun God still out there with Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, gentlemen? How's
we
it going,
doing?
Nick?
All good, all good.
Howdy.
Good.
Ready to
Guys are
roll?
having fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
Breaking a ton of heat over here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what we do here at Ultimate Autographs.
Heck yeah.
Are we having fun?
Oh, a little bit.
We are having fun. Colin is a party pooper.
Just like that.
Just kidding. We love you, Colin.
Were you watching on the way in?
I had my meeting.
Nope,
watched the
I knew it
three-
because John Reaver just called it
John
that.
Reaver literally 4 minutes ago called me a party pooper
Oh,
because I wouldn't do a mooning.
we do moonings here.
No, we
Nick will
don't.
learn. Nick will learn.
Oh, Lord.
What did you win? Anthony, how about a Sam Laporta Speed Flex? Not too bad, brother.
No,
Not too bad.
He nailed it.
He is, says John. Okay, John. You're welcome, by the way. The Brian
That's okay.
Dawkins.
I mean, party pooper and Shia LaBeouf over here. I
That's
guess
what we
is-
do.
Yeah, that's what we
Ezekiel
get.
the party pooper and Shia LaBeouf. Let's go, says Anthony Robinson. Let's go, man. Guys, do we want to see these other 2? Calm is the Moon Master. That's okay. He can have that title. I'm fine with that. I'm going to sleep at
The
night.
Master of the Moon.
That's fine. We've got the Jerry Jeudy Flex still out there in the last 5 boxes and an Amon-Ra St. Brown Authentic. 2 and 5 chance at the final 2 headliners, guys. Let's see some spots getting off here in the next 4 minutes. Otherwise, we'll take the Chase wheel spin list with what we have. But we're obviously wide open. 8 to go on that double. Let's get that moving. 7 to go on that single. Keep the party rolling, guys. Let's see if we can't see the Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jerry Jeudy. I'm just saying that value might go up on Jerry Jeudy. He is the #1 target now as far as wide receivers. Quite frankly, I think it was time anyway. I mean, it sucks the way it happened, but I think it was time anyway for the Browns to be making a change at quarterback. Jameis Winston, I mean, look what he did with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Just saying. I mean, he's gonna. He's gonna throw it. He's gonna throw that thing.
Yeah.
And Jerry Jeudy might be a pretty big recipient of all that.
Did you say he's gonna throw that thing?
He's gonna throw that thing. He might throw it to the other team.
Yeah, but he's gonna throw that thing.
He's gonna have 20 touchdowns. He's also gonna have 20 picks.
Yeah.
But
Something's gonna happen.
yeah, right. He's must see TV for one reason or another.
Can eat some W's, I
Remember when he
think.
got LASIK?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Eat some W's.
Yeah.
I mean, what do the Browns have to lose, right? I just let him go.
Yeah, nothing
Let
at
him
all.
fling it.
I think the Browns should talk Tannehill to play, says Bob. I'm surprised he doesn't have a team.
Tannehill's been on the tip of everyone's tongue. Every time someone's gone down, I heard when
I mean-
Packers wanted somebody, they're like, maybe go Tannehill.
I thought he should have went back to the Dolphins.
That
It seemed
could've
like a
been-
good spot.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to deal with any of that.
I guess not. I mean, I don't know if they ever even approached him, but
Maybe not.
hey, get out of here. You looked so threatening, holding an empty water bottle. Like, oh boy,
Good. I reached
what's
my
the
status.
worst thing that could happen to me? You like somehow just like shiv it up to be so pokey.
What are you doing over there? Nothing.
The end of the show, you just hold it up. I'm like, oh my god. You just throw it over here and it like pierces my chest.
I've watched a lot of jail videos.
Oh god.
How to jail videos.
I saw 60 Days In. I know what I'm doing. You ever watch 60 Days In? There's
I've watched a few of those. Yeah.
My girlfriend and I went on a binge for a little bit, but it's just funny because it's always the ones that you think are going to do really bad that actually end up doing really good.
Yeah, right.
And like the big macho ones are like, yeah, I was in the Marines and, I was 2 years as a probation officer, so I'm pretty good at this. They're out in like a week.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But there was one guy that just looked so wimpy, so like just skinny white boy that looks like he just like, I think he literally was like, yeah, my mom wanted me to like get out and do some things. And
So
it's
I'm
just
gonna
like,
try
yeah,
60 days
you're
in.
just like, oh my God, this kid. But he ended up being like at first it was rough, but then he found a group and just like ended up going the whole
He
way.
found- that's the key. You gotta find a group.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was with the whole Aryan Brotherhood or whatever that's in jail. But hey, man, you got to do what you got to do.
You gotta make friends.
Moon distraction and then the shiv says, you see what happened when you hopped in the break room, John? You did this. You also won Brian Dawkins though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is very clearly our hit of the show. I think we can all agree on that.
Oh my gosh. Every
Solid one
player
right
doing
there. I mean, the Emmett Smith mini, not too shabby as well.
That was a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was more just joking because I'm an Eagle fan, but that is a good hit. Sam Laporta is a speed flex. I mean, the Puka Nakua is awesome. The licensed jersey for Steve Young, great too. But
And that would be like almost like an army type.
yeah, salute to service. is
Okay,
what this
thank.
one's
Okay,
called.
there we go.
There's 3 versions of it now. This is the original one. You got the military on the back. Salute to service.
That's awesome.
There's another one that's like a
I really like
sand
the
color.
the front of it, the type of lettering for that.
I'll never forget in our black and blue series where we have like helmets that are a little dinged up and we put them at a discounted price because the autographs are still good. It's just like there'll be a scratch or something.
Yeah.
There was a I don't remember who signed it. I think it was Miles Sanders for the Eagles on a salute to service, and we're like, what is wrong with this thing? And we finally found it. The front of it, where this says LA, it said DET. We were like, oh, it's a salute to service helmet with Eagles decals, but the front says DET.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we were like, oh,
That wasn't a flaw. That's a one off.
Yeah.
yeah, but it was really funny when we finally found it.
Right.
I really like with the botched stuff. I really like stuff like that.
Oh, well,
I
we
have a-
love the black and blue.
I have a Devin Hester jersey, and on all it's 3/4 Devin Hester's numbers, and then for some odd reason it says 55 on the left sleeve. So it's
Lance
a
Briggs?
yeah, it's a Lance Briggs Devin Hester crossover. Like I said, like 3/4 says Devin.
It'd be
Hester.
funny if it said Hestrigs on the
That'd
back,
be good.
and it's number
Can you
25.
actually auto at Hess, and then I'm gonna get Briggs?
Hey, it's the Brigster.
The Prigster. No mooning in 60 days. It's highly dangerous. I think it's been a wonderful day with no moonings. It's been a wonderful 2 months.
Is that one of the signs that's up here
there-
usually? The no mooning. How many?
Yeah,
days?
that's what we need. There is a Warren Moon mini helmet that is out there. So,
It's
and there's
lurking.
only 7 boxes left.
They're lurking.
In the meantime, though, I think we're gonna do this Chase wheel spin.
Sounds good.
Looks like we're gonna see Jerry Jeudy and Amon-Ra St. Brown tonight. So 6 clicks, guys. Everybody that played in the practice squad gonna be in here. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Here we go.
Wheel spin right here for notes.
56 names sounds about right. 6th click, 4, 5, 6th and final. How about John Reber?
Oh, okay.
What were we saying, man? We were just talking about, somebody coming in here and stealing the thunder, and that's what he did. Got himself the Brian Dawkins Authentic. Now he's going to get a little bit of cash back. I would say overall, 3 spots, well worth the price of admission for Mr. John Reber. Appreciate you, my man. No moonings, but let me know on a number, please. 1 to 100. I've got a guess on what number he's going to want me to start on. He says, let's go. Let's go, indeed. But you guys are seeing what I'm seeing outside of that. We wait on John to call a number. Literally pretty wide open on everything. 7 to go on the college double, 7 to go on the practice squad single, 7 to go on the jerseys. Other than that, wide open on everything. 26 coming up. Lucky number 26. Here we go. All right, good luck. We've got something I think you're gonna like. $18. That's, it's money.
The way you're selling it.
I've decided I'm gonna make every spin sound great.
$18, let's go!
$18!
Drop the money graphic.
Where's the applause? Hit the applause. Hit the money graphic. Where's that? Here's the fireworks while we wait. The money graphic, baby. Let's go. Put it all on there.
Yep, 18.
Gotcha.
Where's the
Coin?
Yeah, put the coins raining down.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, look, this is great. This is great. What else can we? Air horn, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now.
And then if you spend 100, you're like, congrats.
Yeah, we could have done better.
We celebrate being company men, and then we don't celebrate when we get.
Bob said, Nick, this is a pro tip. The lower a number you spin, the longer Matt will keep you around. Yeah, those that are spinning high all the time, you gotta watch out for those guys. They might not be here. Yeah, right. There you go, 67% off a jersey spot. John's got the right outlook.
That's how you do
He
it.
might pay $9 for a Joe Montana at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And he got all the exciting air horns and applause and fireworks, and I wouldn't do that for somebody that got $80.
Yeah, right. Exactly. No.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
First time today.
Shh. He doesn't need to know that. Or maybe he should know that because he's
He knows
special.
that because he watches.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for us here. 5:20 sounds like a good sign-off point. I'm pretty sure that practice squad's probably going to go down tonight. I wouldn't waste your time. Go get your spots. Jerry Judy Speedflex still out there, and an Amon-Ra St. Brown Authentic. The air horn didn't work.
That's okay. Bam, bam, bam.
It 100% did work. I think you just wanted to do it again. John said it's all in the spin. All right. That was the practice squad. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jerry Judy Speedflex in the practice squad. Oh, that list that was for the practice squad as well. That was for the Chase Wheelspin list. Anthony Robinson. So it was all for the practice squad. You had a few spots in there. Unfortunately, it was John who ended up with the top spot in the chase. But yeah, practice squad should be going down. Brand new practice squad in the room once we get that one closed up. 4 and 8 chance at a headliner in the vault as well with the Steve Young Speedflex. Tons of licensed jerseys. It's like basically a 2 and 3 chance at a headliner. All the basketball hits still out there. A bunch of the baseball, couple football as well. That should be a fun one. Great odds in the college as well. 4 and 9 chance. And then that Joe Montana jersey still out there in the jerseys as well. So you guys should be in a good spot to have a lot of fun tonight. Boys, any final thoughts?
No, it's another solid day. Can't wait to get back.
Yeah, you'll be back when?
I'm going to try I think I'm the Wednesday morning show.
Wednesday during the day, you will see Nick Johnston again.
Yeah.
You'll see Alfonso, Stephen Ryan.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
I'll
night,
be
you will
back.
see Colin Ezekiel Rudisol. Tomorrow during the day with Mr. Alex Telez. We are live every single day, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time, guys. If you had any spots that didn't fill this show, it just carries over to the show tonight. So stick around. Literally in 39 minutes, there will be another show going down. Common here and Robbie over there.